Anyway, and on the subject of circus, in this session, I said,
Okay.
I don't feel like we're reading a bit too much into this trial at this point. Like, what happens if the trial finishes and we're in here?
That's what I'm trying to get out.
But do we know?
Wait, surely that won't happen, right?
No, I don't think it's meant to happen for several days yet. But what would happen? I mean, I don't know what sort of magic brought us here, but it depends, I guess.
The trial is supposed to transfer us out of the trial plane, or the area where we were in trial only. Then we would be stuck here if we are indeed in a different place, which I believe we are.
Yeah, I mean, we're not sure how the magic exactly works, so it's hard to say.
We really have stuck our noses in it.
Indeed, but we found a way out now.
Well,
right, guys?
What you think to be the right way? I mean, I'm trusting you, but I don't know. It just seems like a boulder with some vines to me.
What actually happened right at the end of the last session? My brain doesn't remember.
You did crack the rock, and you found like a portal, like engraved into the rock, like on the wall behind the rock, and it said, "My home in the sky, drop your blood here and escape from danger." You all tried to drip your blood there, and the blood seemed to get absorbed by the wall, but nothing happened.
Okay, so I'm like, well, this is a way out if we can figure out the puzzle or the riddle.
So do we need more blood from different things?
I think, well, if it is saying the wait, I want to find it quickly. Where did I type it down?
It's in Runes Mortal. I typed it out.
When did you do that though?
I typed it out
2 weeks ago.
Okay, our flame in the sky, it says. Now, if we're assuming, I believe our flame in the sky probably referring to the firebirds that made their temple here, or perhaps the religious figures that were buried here. Perhaps it needs to be royal blood or something.
Oh, that is such a smart idea, Zan. How did you come up with that?
Last time we were talking about it, remember?
Yeah. Wait, actually, I think that was my idea.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Anyways,
Royal blood.
that will be of no use if we can't find their blood.
True, but it absorbs our blood, so...
Do they make a habit of saving their blood?
I mean, we do have a creature made out of blood in the other room.
But I would hazard a guess that he is also not the right kind of.
No, also why?
Well, Emperor is in his name.
This is true, but I'm doubtful this would trigger from any royal.
But I also don't believe that it would require an actual firebird to bleed their blood here. It seems like they are mythological and, well-regarded enough creatures that wouldn't be so aggressive or such a... It seems strange to ask such a creature to spill its own blood to escape from a temple built to themselves.
I mean, yes, a bit of drop blood isn't that.
No, but it seems slightly disrespectful to them in my mind, at least. Or if it was written for them, would it? Like it was. What language was it written in?
Divine.
Sylvian.
Sylvian. I'm like, I knew a bit about the birds. Do I know if it was like Sylvan their language?
You would know that, spirits, beasts in general, like beasts that have gained sentience, and especially those that have gained human form, in general speak.
But not dragons.
Dragons normally like celestials, but they also would have knowledge of Sylvian as well.
Okay, so I'm like, I mean, it does make sense that the language could be written as if to refer to them. It just, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. I can't imagine why firebirds want to escape the place, or why it would be in such a location, or like a portal on the ground. They're birds. It just seems like a strange escape route to make for birds.
Have we explored everywhere that we know of in this place?
I believe so.
I believe so as well.
What if that skeleton is a firebird?
Which the skeleton I'm pretty sure was like a dragon skeleton. You mean that one?
Yeah.
Or we have seen. Like I kind of found it's like I was fairly confident it was like a dragon, right?
Yeah, you were fairly confident.
What happened to the dragons that we fought?
The dragons were a part of the an array in the room. They just dissipated.
Okay.
Magic enemies. Like I was fairly confident the skeleton belonged to a dragon of old, but yes, I can't be 100% sure, but I bet my watch on it.
Right, well, standing around here is not gonna...
What about that strange creature? Well, he wanted to possess someone, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
What was he?
No.
What?
He was what he called himself, an emperor, right? Just an immortal being from beyond the stars.
He promised he would not take over our bodies, just share it or something.
Yes.
But I don't know if you can...
like,
that would lead to his freedom. Actually.
what did he look like? He was like a little imp.
He was made of blood.
Little
He
baby.
essentially looked like a relatively young toddler, like toddler-sized
Well,
body
there you
shape,
go.
and
That's
bit of a
the
big
blood.
head.
That's the blood you need
Like-
right there.
Like a Tyrion Lannister?
Kind of chuckle. I mean, he is certainly composed of a lot of blood, but I mean, I believe this place was created before he ever came here. It seems strange they would have
Yeah.
written a riddle that refers to him.
He did say that he just came here to hide. So I'm also doubtful that he's.
Only us came here 500 years ago.
I think there must be something we're missing, or some way for creatures that were not firebirds to pass this way, but
Hang on, let me scroll up in the chat and see what it says.
I'm not sure if I have the wit or the intelligence to find the answer.
Well, Faye, could you try burning? Maybe that's what they mean.
Yeah, we did consider that, but it seems strange and it would have the ability to absorb blood, but I kind of shrug. I guess it is worth an attempt.
The absorption
find,
blood could be perhaps a trick to fool others.
It's true. It's a possibility.
Do you have any?
I can't fucking find it. Whatever.
It's
Wait,
I can copy Basicus into just
Cool.
20.
Okay, there you go. A flame in the sky. Escape from danger. What is the
Surely,
roof? What is the roof situation in this place?
It's Hogwarts.
Yeah.
right. I might not be the
Is there
smartest one
any
here.
flame in the sky?
Just
There is a sun.
And it's like up at the moment.
It's morning, so it's up. It became a bit before you went to sleep. It turned the moon.
Wait, we went to sleep?
Yeah,
We haven't slept yet.
it's in the morning.
Oh, neat. Hang on.
Got all your spells, baby.
Yeah, just have a long rest real quick.
Wait, did we sleep? Already?
Yes, last thing that happened.
We've already
Oh.
given ourselves HP and it's this low, I remember, still.
Hang on. It's like level
Yeah.
times con, right?
Nope, just level, I think.
Just, yeah,
Yes.
just level.
Oh, well, my con is 1 anyway.
Same. Feels good.
I thought Korshak already gave Chris his help,
Maybe, I don't know.
Did you?
if I remember correctly.
Gave what?
Oh, not minus 19. Just trying to get back to 19. Apparently you already gave me my level up HP.
Not level up.
Not
Not level up, sorry. My resting HP.
I don't remember.
Sure, yeah. Just add it again, better be safe than sorry.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry.
Better to be safe than sorry.
If he doesn't remember, then...
I don't remember getting mine either, better be safe than sorry.
I know Tang got his because he was
He was
dead.
I was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I might not be the smartest one here, but at the Sky Temple, we spent a lot of time talking about the sky, and we've heard stories of people coming too close to the sun and burning. Sure, maybe that's what they mean. Either fire or sunlight.
I kind of looked at Faye as like, would you be able to at least attempt some fire, see if it at least makes any difference?
I kind of like glanced dubiously up at the ceiling.
Yep.
And
Hurt your eyes to look at the sun.
A
wait,
flashlight, essentially.
hang on a second.
It's about 60 feet up the sun itself.
Hang on a second.
I jump.
You see here, I have this thing, sun sight. I cannot be dazzled.
Oh my god!
Wow. We talked about this when you looked at the sun before as well.
So ready for it.
I'm gonna ask every time. You can't look at the sun, Chris. Oh, but can I?
But can I? I had to like look through it and find it where it was on my sheet. I mean, I'll try and set the ceiling on fire as best. I mean, I know it doesn't really look like a ceiling.
Meant the portal, but yeah.
I mean, I'll try and set the ceiling on fire first.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, you know.
But it doesn't actually create fire, right?
No, but if it's a flammable object, it can catch fire.
It's
like if it's possible to burn it. Okay, so nothing happens to the ceiling. Okay, I'll try then on the rock.
You attempt it. You feel the energies go out, but it does not seem to affect the ball.
Yeah. Nope, nothing here wants to burn. I could try casting some actual fire into it, but that would take magic.
Perhaps there's some plants here. You could perhaps those burn and then shift the fire on back to the wall.
I burn a plant.
Let's just burn down this garden.
Yeah. The garden instantly catches fire, and
everyone else get ready with the buckets.
I use this
thick knot of tentacles over here. Tentacles? Yeah. I burn that.
Vines. Yeah, they've started dying quite rapidly from the fact that you removed the beast core, and they're quite dry. And you burn them and you place it against the portal, and nothing seems to happen.
So not fire. I do believe after
I'm out of ideas. Let's start punching.
When we attempted put our blood on it, was the sun in the sky?
Yes.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay.
I think I would have this guy could be the sun. I do believe.
You don't believe.
Could we reflect the sunlight into this direction?
Isn't it directly being shone on anyway?
Yeah, it's shining in the entire room.
We could focus it, perhaps, if we had lenses.
Like a Zelda puzzle. Nothing.
Because the sun could be, indeed, as you talked about, sun could be the flame in the sky.
I believe, considering the place we're in, the flame in the sky, I think it most likely to refer to the Firebirds. That's how they would be referred to.
That would be the more likely case. But if we have any surface that can reflect...
Potrak, I wanna stand in the middle of the room. I'll take out one of the beast cores. I'm sure they're like reflective as shit. And I wanna angle like a lens, into the archway.
Offer the beast core up to the Firebird.
Which, is it one of the low which beast cores do you even have?
Fuck, use a good one. I mean, if you're just gonna try and reflect stuff with it,
why
not?
I have 2 normal beast cores. I also have a spirit stone that's apparently pretty big, like a quarter of a pound.
Oh, okay, you have it. You have the boars. No, no one got the boars. Were you the one who got the green one?
From the vine?
I have
the vine one.
Yeah, hold that.
You have the...
I think I have 2 normal ones.
Oh yeah, you got one from the... Probably from the
I have a stag one. Maybe you have one for different stags.
Or one of stags. Yeah, they're not really that. They're like colored stones, essentially.
What about Spirit Stone?
The Spirit Stones look like a rock.
The rock, okay. What about a oracular stone? They're pretty small.
The one it's almost like metal.
Yeah.
The piece that you have around your.
Okay.
Well, metal is pretty shy. Metal can shine.
Yeah, they won't focus it any really, right? It'll just reflect it. But if it's already shining on it, it's not like reflecting it will increase stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But since I think it like I said, it is one way to look at the fire, but I think from where we are, it can only refer to the Firebird at this point. Maybe it is the sun, but I do not know how else we would replicate the blood of the sun beyond fire, which we've already tried.
I'm just getting impatient. I want to get out of here.
So I believe, it did absorb our blood. It seems that blood is there. It's not like the fire was absorbed.
Maybe there's some kind of way to summon the Firebird with a beast core. The last, divine thing we met seemed to be interested in them.
Yes, it's possible, but firebirds, I mean, they're powerful creatures. I'm not sure anything we have might be powerful enough, or even if it was, how we would do so. But, I mean, yeah, there might be a way, but I'm not sure any of us know it.
I think the most likely place where we could find help would be to go a bit tomb robbing and get inside that sarcophagus in the other room. There could be something very helpful in there.
Maybe they had an urn with her blood.
That is very true.
That's where someone's buried. That's not right.
It's not. You were told that not last session, but the session before.
I kind of
it's where their inheritance is, not where the bodies are.
The bodies were outside.
Maybe they inherited some blood. It's a blood rights. It's a sin.
Yeah, they inherited some slaves, you know.
I'm like, it is slightly sacrilegious, but I'm not sure it is any more so than allowing a blood emperor free if it isn't. I mean, it says it means no harm to us, but it seems slightly risky as well.
It does seem to be our last option at this point, though.
I mean, we're pretty strong, but it seemed like a thick stone box.
You know, with a lever long enough, we could move the earth.
We don't have that amount of time. We gotta go back to the trial.
We can shift it. I can see your abs.
What do you mean that's only con? It doesn't make sense.
My strength is only 13.
No. Like, I see your abs. I see your abs.
So 13, you're weaker than me?
Yeah, but my lungs are great.
Let's go through to the other.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a bit until you actually get back. So yeah, as you enter, I actually got a token for this boy now.
So cute.
Was he a frog?
Yeah, he's
so cute.
Yeah.
Frog boy.
Yeah, he appears over again. I did find out that I messed up the inscriptions on the box. It's supposed to say, instead of about your parents, bow to your master, bow to the heavens, it should be just bow to your parents, bow to the heavens, bow to each other.
Oh my god, changes everything.
You would know that parents can be interchangeable with master in this context, and that heavens can be interchangeable with emperor in this context.
I don't bow to my elders.
Not that really changed anything. And it's still marriage ceremony.
It's still what, say?
It's still a marriage ceremony.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Does the blood emperor thing say anything?
He looks at the five of you and find anything interesting.
Don't trust him. Don't speak with him.
I was like about to open my mouth. I'm like, apparently, yeah. Look at face. She thinks we shouldn't trust you.
She's
Right.
smart not to immediately trust everyone, but.
Excellent. Okay,
it's a bit overly cautious in this situation, I would say.
You can't win me over, Ghost.
Not
Fuck off.
Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost.
Yeah, I mean,
You wouldn't have to see blood of a firebird anywhere around here, would you?
Well, those two have long dried up. It's not impossible that they would keep some of their blood essence around, but that's most likely already been robbed by others.
I knew it.
Most likely. I have a look at this. Alright, how do I think we could get this open?
Well, it looks like a solid piece of rock.
Yeah,
like it does have.
I know that isn't the case. Though. I look very hard.
I'll give you perception checks.
Oh baby. GR, right? Blind rule.
I almost wanted to add that to this. It was like, but at the same time, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Ooh.
I looked pretty hard. I looked pretty hard.
You look pretty hard, yeah.
Yeah, wow, I thought I was looking hard, but you looked hard.
No, I'm an inch away from it, just staring through it. Like, I shot on the other side.
Yeah, so it is this, like, stone sarcophagus. And you see stone block, and then it looks like there's a lid on top of it.
Okay.
But you like look really hard, like trying to open it and look around, and it seems like the lid is like a part of this block. Like the entire thing has been made in one piece of rock.
Okay, and the words on it said what? Sorry,
it's the words, and then there's like pictures of two people bowing to each other, and then it is bow to your parents or master, bow to your heavens or emperor, or bow and then bow to each other.
In the martial arts that Faye learned growing up, whatever that is in this world, was there like a specific etiquette to the way you bow at the beginning of a lesson?
Yes. This
was it like a similar idea to this?
What does it? Does the bowing and stuff does that cross different temples and countries?
Like most when people bow in beginning lessons, it's more like a bow of respect towards the teacher, which is almost universal within this part of the world, where you do it. The way these people depicted bowing is like specific to the. They do bow in respect, seemingly to their parents / master. They do that kind of bow, but the other two are specific. And that you also do that in the marriage ceremonies normally, and also the other two bows are also specific to like a marriage ceremony, which are bowing to the heavens and bowing to each other. Those kind of bows are different from the bowing to bowing.
Right.
Podrick, so you said it, so it's like looks like a one solid piece. I can't see any sort of joint.
Yes.
Is it also like molded out to the ground, or like out to the thing where it's standing on, or is there like a distinct like gap? Oh no, I know it's not a gap, but it's touching it, but like a seam.
It seems to be like it goes deeper than the floor you're standing on, and the floor does seem pretty flush to it. So you can't really see whether or not it's just a little bit underground or just a piece of the.
But it is like not attached to it.
No, it doesn't seem. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be attached to the floor. To like,
but it's sunken in a bit. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's sunken in a bit.
So we could maybe, if we were strong enough, go like around the corners and then on the lift. If we had to.
I mean, it's like it's a fucking huge stone thing. Like Jesus, that'd be like insanely heavy, right?
Is this whole thing a raised platform, or is this solid as well? Like underneath these stairs here and so on?
It seems it's either solid or it's like the sarcophagus and it's like sunken into the ground.
It's like a training map.
You can't go underneath it though, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I start circling. I jump down here and I start circling this whole thing to see if I see any like secret entrances or anything like that.
Okay, you can give me a.
Can I?
Can see
while he's doing that, can I investigate these pillars where the statues were, stood on top of? See if we can see any clues.
They stood like in front of them, like with their backs almost against the pillars. But you can investigate the pillars if you want.
And the pillars, they don't go to the ceiling, right?
They go to the ceiling. These pillars go all the way. Yeah, they're like.
And they're actually got like they've got these kind of spokes like in the picture. They're not like actually round.
Like... they are like round, and then they have like spokes, like almost at the bottom, like a foot.
Like a.
That
goes okay, but that's only near the bottom for like stability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
what are you looking for, by the way, Tang?
What am I looking for? Inscriptions. Mostly. Well, Tang would more likely be looking for like a way to push the pillars over, or like twist or turn them. Like, looking for interactivity.
You would see more carvings of like quite a bit smaller, but still clear of the fire, the one and the vermilion bird again, like flying together up in toward the ceiling, and then you also see like they are colored as well. These rock, not like really detailed, but like the rocks are colored like in reds and blues, and you can see like blue and red fire going around.
We need blue fire.
Yeah, blue fire.
The most rare of flame.
The rare, yeah. A lot of oxygen, anyway. But you don't find anything else. Where you look around, you try to find some kind of secret tunnel or any way to like open something up, but can't seem to find it. And the Blood Emperor is like flying like back and forth around the sarcophagus, looking at you guys, seeing what you're doing, and you seem to have taken a bit of a hit since I saw you last.
I ignore him. I'm bowing ritualistically to the sarcophagus to try and like do the whatever, like the correct shapes and forms.
Okay. When you do it here with the bowing your parents, and nothing seems to happen. When you bow to the heavens, the bowing figure seems to glow slightly blue.
I kind of noticed that. I'm like, oh.
Hey, okay. I try what was the third one? Bow to each other, right?
Yeah, bow to each other.
Hey, Zhen, come here.
Oh, okay.
Where's the bow to each other? Like here?
On this side. Over here.
Okay.
So it's bow to your master, bow to the heavens. It's on the other side here, and then bow to each other.
Okay, bow to each other.
Yeah, I bow to Faye.
You bow to each other, and on Sen's side, the figure glows slightly red, and on Faye's side it glows slightly blue.
Okay, now come here, and one of us bow to the other. This is bow to the master.
Bow to the heavens is.
I already did bow to the heavens, right?
Yeah, and bow to your masters over here.
Okay, come here. Okay, I'll bow to you.
I'm not your master.
I bow to Zhen.
I kind of consider I bow to the sarcophagus.
Okay, so you both bow to your respective positions, and nothing seems to happen.
No, hang on. Just someone needs to bow to someone. I think it's just the form that matters. It's like a beginning of a class.
Okay.
I bow to him.
Okay,
I put on my master a pose. I'm like, I am the master.
Yeah, you bow to Sen, and nothing seems to happen.
Bow to me. I'm very I'm proud of you. And surely that's the way.
I'm like, perhaps the pillars and the inscriptions of the birds. But then I gotta go get my food.
Well, there are more colored birds here.
It's a vermilion bird.
Maybe we need two people bowing to one person to make them more of a master. Tang, come here. Stand between myself and Zhen. Okay, we both bow to Tang simultaneously.
Okay. You both bow to Tang. He's standing in the middle, a bit sheepish, and same proud, being the master in the center of this, and nothing seems to happen, sadly.
Tang, I tried two people bowing to one person.
So wait, so the pillars have like carvings of like the firebirds on them?
Yeah, similar to like the walls before.
I do what I did before, like in the order to fight three ones, and for mass, like go and bow to one of the pillars before doing the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, you bow to the pillars, and you walk back, and you try to bow again to the chest, and nothing seems to happen. You hear the Blood Emperor giggle a bit, and you're really desperately trying to get married, you two.
Hey, we cracked 2 out of 3. Give us some credit.
Well,
our odds just went up quite a lot.
The 2 first don't really have much of a requirement. Everything has a meaning to it. These things are not to be taken lightly.
Wait, you're not saying that if we do the steps on the stone we get married, do you?
I think he's saying we need an actual master to be here.
All my masters are really far away.
Master for a day and a father for a lifetime. Or a parent for a lifetime, depending on...
I go down, like, proper bow like you do at the start of a class on my knees. And, hold in my head the image of my, my instructor back when I was, young and training. and like bow sort of mentally to them. See if anything happens.
Yeah, you bow very deeply. You have the image carved in your head. You can almost see them in front of you, but the image does not light up.
All right. Well, if it will help us, I can consider one of you as my master. I mean, I have a lot of I've a lot to learn. I don't mind.
Faye, who kind of already thought she was Tang's master, doesn't really know how to respond to that, given their like relative social stations.
Yeah, if nobody responds, he kind of like drops to both knees and is like, "Alright, Faye, Baldy, from here on out, I consider you my master and will take your advice and teachings with caution. I will be the best student that I can." I kind of like look. Did anything happen?
Yeah, you do that, and nothing does appear to happen.
No, take back Caesar.
If you train hard enough, you'll lose all your hair.
But part of that's unacceptable.
Manara, need anything?
So what do you say?
It's Venora, right? What the race is called? He asks you if you need anything as you're standing on the sarcophagus right next to him. Yeah, Venora. If he like looks towards you and asks you if you need anything.
Nah. But he's just kind of sitting cross-legged.
There is always a solution if you're willing to do it. As he like,
you're saying that if we let you possess one of us, then that being would count as a master. If you're sort of fused.
No, but I could officially take you as one of my disciples.
Oh, good! Another shady offer. This time, at least you don't end up possessing us, huh?
But Faye just took me as one of her disciples. What's the difference?
It's all there's a manner in all of these things, and you, my little friend, already has a master in heart.
I don't.
One who you who in both strength and wisdom you see above your female friend over there.
Well, look, if someone wants to take the shady blood imp as their master so we can get out of here, then I suppose that's, maybe a sacrifice worth making.
So, what is this? I'm the only one here that thinks that doesn't actually have a master. I don't know about good old Yang Yi. Yang never talks. So, what would this contain, me taking you as?
Well, not all too much more than what just your friend over there did.
Except then he'll earn your soul.
You really do think I'm very sinister, don't you?
Well, what do you get?
You're extremely sinister. You radiate sinisterosity.
Oh, big words.
Yeah, you do have to admit that radiating blood already does about good things necessarily.
No, but it also represents a lot of good things, a lot of noble things. Also, besides, this is just a technique that makes me look like this. I don't really have a choice in the. If I could not look like this, I wouldn't. But I really don't have a choice in the matter.
That's true for a lot of people. I still judge Wei for looking like a monkey.
Well, that's your problem, isn't it?
That's his problem.
Anyway, Mr. Emperor, So, what do you get for me making you money?
Well, I would have the same conditions as last time.
I see.
If it's the same conditions as last time, why would we want to do it to open this? Surely you already offered to let us out if it hit the same conditions as last time.
Yes, but with this, you also get the inheritance of those two.
I shrug on. I mean, I'm not. The idea was to get hopefully a way out of here.
Yeah, he has enough gold.
That way, it does feel very sacrilegious and attuned to grave robbing if we're literally just doing it to gain what they left for their inheritance.
I don't think we need to do this. We haven't explored with all the information yet.
I mean, we have already become close to figuring out how to solve this, even though...
It's the same terms as last time. I thought you just said we had to bow to you. You want to possess him anyway?
I don't want to possess anyone in the first place.
I thought you wanted to possess us.
No.
It was something about possessing. He was like, he wants... Okay, not possessing, but he wants us to like allow him to reside inside our body, right?
Essentially.
That's possessing.
That's possessing.
That's possessing.
He doesn't want to take over your body.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to be inside. No taking over ever again.
Possession.
I think you have way too much Western
No.
fantasy in your head.
How much power will you have over us if we let you inside our bodies?
I would not have any physical control over you. The only way I would be able to do anything would if you would willingly give me some of your key. But other than that, nothing.
So, what would prevent us from just not giving you anything ever?
Nothing.
Suspicious.
You know
so
what?
Why would you make this deal?
Because if it goes well for me, you will end up helping me. If it doesn't go well, I'll extend my lifespan by as long as you live. I am draining away as is. While within one or spread out within multiple bodies, I would not dissipate. As such, I would effectively increase my lifespan in this form.
Alright, but you need a body other than ours for yourself. And we're not going to find that. So,
what did you say about him?
So why don't we just, get out of here together, and then you can leave us. We have a trial to take here.
Because this secret realm gives me no opportunities to find a body, but outside it, I would be in full view, so to speak. I would be found quite easily.
But this also means if there are people who are looking for you by keeping you inside our body, we would then be put in great danger of what is hunting you, correct?
I highly doubt it.
Why? You said you've been hiding for a long time.
They wouldn't be able to see any trace of me while I would be within your body. The only way they would do if they would actively grab you, and I don't really see why they would do that, being that this world is quite ruined to begin with.
I kind of shrug, like maybe they know more than you, and they have a way to locate you outside this way. You are hiding from them, though. If you thought yourself stronger, surely you would not be the one hiding. They must not necessarily be more powerful than you, but probably have access to techniques you yourself do not.
I would blame it more on their numbers and opportunity than strength.
Sure, okay.
I kind of fix them with a look and say, would you bond with me, even though I have no desire to help you, and might in fact do my best to subvert your wishes at every turn?
It's not the best alternative, but I would not mind it too much. In the end, you're human. unless you become a saint or immortal, you'll live 100, maybe 150 years, if you're lucky.
Well, then if someone has to bond with him, I really don't trust him, and I want to keep an eye on him, so I think it should be me.
I mean, there's also, you mentioned something about multiple bodies, and how that would stop your life force from wilting. But now you are saying it is just one body you would need to reside in, which is it?
The minimum of one body, but if you would have any desire to share the load, so to speak. My consciousness wouldn't be able to reside. It's too weak, so it would only be able to reside in one of you at a time. But I can give benefits to those who desire it.
But
if
what would happen then?
I am interested in.
If one of us died, well, if you split your body, your consciousness. You say your consciousness reside in one at a time, but if you split your essence between multiple people, what happens if one of us dies or similar? Does the consciousness?
It would depend on how they die exactly, but in most circumstances, it would simply return back to the others, unless it was somehow incapable of doing so.
Can you move your consciousness between the bodies at will?
It's not my speciality. It most likely would happen naturally over time.
I don't trust him. I think even if it's not me, it should only go in one person, just to minimize the risk. And whoever that one person is, it shouldn't be someone looking to do it for power. And I kind of give way, like a kind of pointed look.
There's also the fact if he is in one, I kind of look at if we are trusting blind everything he says, it's true. But if a bit over 5, then at least our bodies have in some way some power over him. For instance, like we have almost him as hostage in a way. He cannot take over one of us, but the other ones would be able to resist. Or
if we put him in one person now and he proves trustworthy, we could expand upon that later. If we infect all of ourselves now, I don't know if there's any way we could undo that. I assume. I don't know. I guess that's true. Maybe it's not true. Plot track on way in on this.
Oh, are you? If only one of you accepts me for now, I could expand my reach later. If you would desire that outcome.
It should be one person.
And the other way around, of course.
It should be one. I know some of you slightly were at this point, but at that point I think it should be chosen at random to make sure it is truly... I don't know. I fear that... I kind of look at one of the others. I do not wish to judge you any, but for all I know, he has already given you secret messages of who should agree to such, or if you have made ulterior plans that would hinder myself or the others.
Dying all of a sudden suspicious as well.
Well, would you say that?
He could have spoken to any of us in turn, offering different deals than the one he is posing to us now, when the one way to get around that outcome is to have the person be chosen at random.
This is true.
Yeah, this is different from a weapon or anything like that. I don't want to gain power this way.
No, I know you don't want to.
I'm happy with it being any one of you three. Shen, Tang, and Yang. Just not Wei. I saw the look in his eye when the spirit implied there was going to be power involved. He immediately volunteered.
Was thinking mostly techniques, not of this world, but...
I kind of found it's like, that doesn't sound like power to you?
Well, are you saying you came up with the current techniques you're using by yourself?
No, but I would also say my masters gave power to me in teaching me them.
I was more referring to the fact that You seem to think that the power I was referring to was something sinister and not of your own, ultimately not of your own making.
Sure, I mean, we only have your word that it is not sinister.
Fair enough.
Well, his order, from what we know, is not evil, right?
Anyway, my point is that anyone who takes him in should not be anyone who's publicly declared that they want it to gain power. It should be someone who wants to keep this evil being in check.
Again, I have no desire to release him in any way. The original deal gives power.
That's just what someone who wants power
it's impossible. Again, I know none of you well enough to trust your hearts completely, which is why I think one way or another I can never be sure. I mean, Faye, for all you're saying, perhaps that is, I mean...
That's why I'm saying I'm happy for you to be one of you three. Well, that's random between yourself, Zhen, and Yang. Not myself and not Wei.
If no one wants it, then that is more the reason they should have it.
I think if Wei really wants it, he should have it. I just disagree with it.
I think it's dangerous.
Well, I think none of us should take this deal. I think we can do it on our own.
I agree. I think it is also possible to escape this place. I believe we could look at it as one more test we have to go down in our path.
Yes, I agree that we could only do this without taking the deal. Right now, I feel more comfortable than ever. We have moved on with this side project thing. Problem is that none of your masters are around, and I'm not the kind of guy that usually takes me.
We're only assuming really that anything in the inheritance would help us get through that portal.
It's an assumption as well.
But we've looked everywhere else, right? Like I can't think of anywhere else in this whole place. There could be something useful than here.
There could be hidden things in the other rooms.
What other rooms?
With the skeleton, it's the only other one of great interest.
The upper rooms.
Yeah, the weird throne room thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we've looked in all of them, right?
Yes, we've been in every room.
We've been in the rooms, but there's plenty of space. Well, but I assume there's plenty of space. I don't know really what's outside the walls, just void or what. But there could be hidden doors, hidden whatever.
I think we should at least explore this place once more, at least very thoroughly, before we decide.
We still have a day or something.
Yeah, we still have many hours.
Alright, let's go.
Well, if you're not thinking of accepting anything for now, and he disappears, and you see the mist like fly out of the room, and it goes like towards the area that you were before.
This bastard.
Where the portal was?
He's gonna break our access. Hey, get out of there! I run down to the portal with me. What are you doing in there?
Okay.
Hey.
Nice to see the other way.
One moment.
Hey.
One moment.
He's not here yet.
Yeah, he is actually.
He's not.
I'm just messing up with the objects. Yeah. Well, this is a bit of an interesting room. And I thought you brats had already explored it. Already here to take another look.
That's pretty rude. It sounds like a pretty mean thing to say. I frown at him.
He flies around and he seems quite interested in what's here. Looks at the portal for a bit and then keeps going.
We're going to do something as soon as we leave.
You found something interesting in here? There seem to have been herbs here.
Back away slowly.
Suspicious.
Wait, guys, where are you going?
Especially with this defensive array around.
Suspicious.
These are all just boring, right? There's nothing here.
Suspicious. The middle room was like one where there was shut and then we broke into. It had like a skeleton in it and shit.
Yeah. And the ring and the
knot. Yeah, we searched all that. We searched all these pretty far.
Oh, yeah, there was nothing in the bag of holding, was there? Wait, I forgot about that.
The ring of holding.
Yeah, what's all this shit?
What's in the bag of holding?
There's like slugs on the floor or something.
Yeah, I think it was Ian or someone who did all that to show all the the bone, all the bones and the.
Oh, we really need to mark all the squares that have this thing. Oh, Young's gonna get stabbed. Alright, wait, do you want to go first? Yeah, you know, we follow way carefully, Podtrack.
Okay.
Okay, now.
He was talking about the lotuses, wasn't he?
I'm not gonna make you go through that. Way would just go through, catch all the arrows that he would step on, and
we should mark. You know, I mark some squares with some shit, so we know it's.
Yeah, sure. Alright, okay, you need to move, you guys.
Yeah, Tang, he is talking about the lotuses and the ginseng, I believe. Dude, look how much blood is here still. Look at it, it's so red. It's right there. So
yeah, you see a bit of a cloud of the spores through here. After you left the door open.
Could the blood mean the flowers? That's kind of weird.
It's not blood, by the way. I always told you guys that before.
Drip your blood here and escape from danger. Right?
I meant solid throne.
The throne was solid.
Okay, I'll try to push the throne.
You push at the throne. Give me a strength check.
Such a Zelda style.
Oh.
You not just do you not push it, you get pushed back.
That's Newton's second law of motion, maybe. First, I forget. First, second law. I don't know, 1 or 2. Feels like I'm walking on nothing. This is insane.
Yeah, that was the statue.
Someone else wanna come help me with the pushing this throne?
Can I look at you think it's? I mean, I guess I can.
I mean, we have nothing else to try. Might as well try
it. Might well push your phone. You're right. Look how hugely strong I am.
Oh the strength! Oh god, the strength!
The strength is real.
It's kind of bad.
Oh, the strength!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you succeed with the strength check. The others get pushed back, and you push at it, and nothing happens.
What? But he pushed. No stronger.
You felt some force pushing you back, but nothing. Sen, you walk into the.
I stand in the doorway.
You stand in the doorway of the room, absolutely packed full of skeletons.
Does it still have this the big pile? Is it still kind of
Yeah, it's like you left it. It's
Okay. Yeah, I just
I'll check again what's in the ring.
You see, there is this ring made I think it's Cinnabar?
But with the ring, I mean the fucking ring in my finger.
Yeah, it's the ring in your finger. Okay, you check again, and there was a scabbard, an old-looking scabbard.
Mm-hmm.
There was some vials
that
you checked out what the scabbard doesn't have blood on.
They're full of firebird blood, right?
There was no, there were pills in them.
Dehydrated firebird blood.
Yeah, there were a total of 6 of them. There were one form locking, one form reversing pill. There were 2 key recovering pills and 2 essentially cyanide, kill suicide pills.
Well, that's one way out.
Yeah.
I look at the blood here. I know it's not blood, but
it's Cinnabar. Cinnabar.
Look at that blood right there, baby.
Yeah, you look at the blood right there, and you think it really looks like blood, and you take a closer look, and it looks like Cinnabar.
Blood.
Is there anything else in the skeleton room, or do a patrol around?
Oh, 25. Yeah. You find, as you are looking around, you actually find something. Let me just look at this.
My old master, what are you doing? Skeleton! Oh no!
Okay. Okay, so you find underneath some bones and some tattered clothes. A pair of gloves that do not seem to have changed, decayed through the passage of time.
What color are they?
They're like a very light brown.
Like dried blood.
Okay.
Like a leather gloves.
Yeah, I kind of I'll pick them up and turn around and like show them to the other side of the room. That's weird. These gloves don't have any holes in them.
Are they a dragon level? If so, I have a bonus on the check to identify them as a dragon level.
Like identifying. Oh god, we did this last time, but I already forgotten how you identify items in Pathfinder 1. Identify it's spellcraft.
And I have spellcraft. Yay!
It's magic item. Okay, so
well, you don't know.
It's your rule. If well,
it's magic though. It's magic though. With the
it's magic. It's a magic item. Do you only do that on a specific item? Takes points or reveals defense.
I think so. Oh no,
it's area or subject. Yeah, but you would have the gloves as your subject, right? So. Yeah.
So much better than doing.
If we count those gloves here, I was thinking, we really didn't look through the mushroom room. Like we found the chest, which were obvious there, but if we could in some way clear out the mushroom.
Go and hold your breath then. Go and hold your breath and fold.
I mean, you can look pretty hard from the doorway. I looked pretty hard into the room from the doorway.
You look pretty hard from the room. Give me a perception check as you look pretty hard.
Guess I'll hold it right on mysterious gloves.
Yep. 27. That's actually that's pretty hard.
I'm looking pretty hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking badly.
Looking at my ass is pretty good.
Yeah.
Can't see past the hair.
Sure, that's what you
Trying to pick over the shoulder. You know,
also,
I'm a tall boy. For China.
Oh, peek over the shoulder, forgive me.
For China.
It's the fact that he implied you were looking at his ass, and then the next thing you said was, I can't see past the hair. It gave me the wrong impression.
So I'm like, I can see fairly closely from here.
Yeah.
If you look more close, you're welcome to go in the way, but I feel I've gotten a very good look.
Yeah, you don't really see anything other than the chest, like where the chests were before.
Yeah. And I mean, nothing to me stands out. If you wish to check more in detail.
Do you figure out how we identify things, Podtrack?
Yeah, it's a spellcraft check.
Oh, how long does it take?
That might be a really good thing to find out.
Signals are really fucking long.
Crafting, identifying spell being cast, spell books, but it only says fucking spell book and stuff.
We did do that for the ring already. So
it says identify determines magical property.
I can't find, like, I found the DC, but I can't find where.
It takes 3 rounds per item to be identified.
Oh, only 3 rounds? Oh, geez.
You only do once a day, and I think you must. You'd be using detect magic. I don't know. Identify.
Once per day, right?
What's that?
You can only try once per day.
Yeah, and you also need to be using detect magic or identify.
Okay.
So it's useless for me to have spellcraft. Useless.
And I have no spellcraft.
Oh, it's only trained. I'm like, okay, I will be your eyes, and you be my magical sense, Faye. And together.
That's the way that works.
Together. Well, you just tell me all the things you get from, doing the 3 levels of tech magic.
I think you could do that possibly.
What do you actually learn from the tech magic? Like, how does it help? It's just like
You detect like the properties and stuff of it.
Like so like, I mean, is there any reason why I wouldn't be? Okay, if the orb emanates, you can. Yeah, maybe you need detect magic. The way it's worded, it looks kind of like you need detect magic. Sad. If only you had a school of detect magic or something. Okay.
Yep. Actually, in the mushroom room now.
Shrug. Okay, I'm not sure how you.
Try releasing fire onto the mushroom or cloud.
So wait, how did we identify anything before?
I don't know. Apparently, we missed the line that says you have that detect magic.
What did we identify before?
The ring. The ring.
So you just can't identify things because I don't have spellcraft.
Okay, Patrick, I put on the gloves and I start punching.
I get one skill level.
You start punching, huh?
But do you choose stuff without knowing what it is?
Surely, otherwise curse items wouldn't.
It's not. But if it's not an attunement item.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's fine.
But just punch around, but it doesn't seem to do anything immediately.
Well,
maybe wear them for a while, Tang, and see if anything happens.
Hey, can you try to light the mushroom clouds on fire?
Explode! I'm out of here.
Of course, carefully.
Everyone get very far away. All right, Faye, off you go.
Okay, yeah, I move up and do my like Roy Mustang thing.
Yeah,
snap my fingers and burn the mushrooms away.
Yeah, you see.
If they are igniferous.
Like in
last time.
I'm pretty sure we did.
In this mist, it some of the spores like burn up and then it stops, and then you suddenly remember, did this last time.
I do remember doing this last time. But
the dragon's my master. I look at the dragon, considered my masters of old.
I think if we haul it down there and you could bow to it.
I consider dragon. I mean, I'm not. You're not gonna be like dragons. Dragons are my master, right? Well, I'm like descended from dragons.
Wait, you have this conversation in your head, right?
But like this individual dragon is not your master, Ian. It's a dragon.
Right?
You don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which image it was.
You don't even know if this was a properly like sentient, not sentient, but like a proper like intelligent dragon to the point of.
Yeah, the skeleton looks like an intelligent dragon.
I go to the bone room and look for the bones of a large cat for Yang to bow to.
A bowl of milk, master.
Give me a perception check, actually.
Big boy arm.
But I suck.
You don't suck.
But okay, do dragons
you do see the skeleton of a quite large feline creature, but
perfect. His master, Yang, your master. No, I don't know that. That's messy.
So wait, so you're saying there's one particular dragon as my master? Like, who's that?
No, like you've never met like a proper dragon in your life. You don't have a.
That's what I mean. But so what's my master?
Never
like a teacher.
You don't have to have a teacher, Ian. Like if you guys doesn't have
dragons.
Just saying, if you can bow to the heavens without having ever met
a
god.
Also, master also meant fat parent, and I am descended from dragons.
Yeah, but you can either bow to your parents or you can bow to your master.
Okay, so if I bow to this and all that, you're my parent.
I can accept that like your family has like a particular dragon that taught you shit that you all like accept as your master when you're training, but it's not this fucking dragon, okay?
No, but I am descended from the genius of the dragon, correct?
But you're not, that's the same thing as like worshiping a skeleton being like, this kind of resembles my parents.
That is not how it fucking works.
When I said parents, it was like my actual dad. It wouldn't, like an ancestor wouldn't count as your like parent.
Yeah.
Sure. What?
But an ancestor wouldn't be, like an ancestor of your master wouldn't be your master either.
No, but I'm not. No, I don't mean the master anymore. I mean like the ancestors.
Bow to your parent, bow to your like grandparent or whatever. It's like
nope. I'd be pissed. It's like I never met my dad. I know my granddad pretty well, Alright. Bow to your master. Who are they bowing to in the picture?
They are bowing to. Like there's two pictures of like a Luan and Vermilion bird that they're bowing to.
A Luan?
Yeah, Luan bird. Like that's the blue. That's the name of the blue bird.
But they're both firebirds.
They're both firebirds, yes.
The genus firebird, okay. Wait, how come their master's like a bird, but my master can't be a dragon? Wait a second, that's not fair.
Because they might have had an actual London Vermilion bird who they had as their master. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, I don't think so. So the temple's to one particular bird? Damn it, what's its name?
I say to Yang, what if maybe just try and step in the circle, see what happens.
Wait, we haven't stepped in the circle?
You've definitely stepped in the circle. You grabbed the token from the center of the circle.
I thought we were very careful and being leaning over and stuff.
I got the tiger token, right?
Yeah, but we didn't step in the circle.
Dropping blood on the circle.
They do like blood.
You have not.
Oh, I'm descended from dragons. I dropped some of my blood on it.
Oh no, he's giving us blood to the dragon, I believe.
The dragon resurrects. No, you dropped some blood, and the blood remains where you dropped it.
I shrug, without confusing the next people who are here.
There's some dried blood on the...
Like, it's strange. It must be this blood we're gonna take upstairs.
Let's go.
This is difficult. We will find a way. Sure.
I'm running out of ideas. I never had that many ideas to begin with.
Yeah.
And now we're stuck on the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Oh yeah, down the stairs. Oh shit. And you do the same thing. I'm here, I'm guessing, so I'm just gonna fucking...
Ah, I'm outside. Oh,
no, you're outside.
Yeah, there's a way out, baby. Just gotta give click. I should have quickly gone to the entrance and be like...
I go through all of these rooms and search them one by one.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
What's this guy doing?
Chilling.
He's mostly shit. Like he's like investigating like the top of the top of the ceiling where the sun and stuff is. You can see some like essentially from time to time he like touches a part of the roof, and like you can see like essentially magic circles like appear and disappear around where he takes the finger.
Oh, shut up! Hey, Emperor guy. Over there, do you speak Sylvan? I think that's the language, right?
Well, yes, I've already read and investigated that. Quite the interesting thing.
Have you tried giving your blood to it? I know it's kind of your whole body or whatever, but maybe it's the key.
This is not actually blood.
But it looks like blood.
It definitely looks like blood, but it's not actually blood.
Maybe it won't tell the difference.
But you're the Blood Emperor, right? Can't you summon some blood?
Yeah. He like he rolls his eyes. Like he seems like he's rolling his eyes, but his eyes are essentially like flashlights, so it like doesn't really have irises. And he walks over and he just places his hand on the but and like nothing happens.
Does he like leave blood where he touches things?
No, like he moves around and it seems like his body's like dripping blood, like it's not completely solid, but it immediately like turns into the red mist that's around him.
So how does my search go?
You roll a 15. You look through the room, but other than you find that the vines over here are also like dying, like the rest of the vines. You don't find anything else that you haven't already found.
I turn to Jen. Oh, Jen is running. I turn to Jen and I say, I've reevaluated. If we are worried that there's a risk of giving the power of the evil blood spirit over there to one person would let that person use that power for ill, then I think we should all spread it across ourselves. That way, if one person should, use the power for ill, the other four could stand against them. At first, I thought it was best to just keep it contained, but if you think there's a risk of it going horribly wrong if one person has the power, then we should spread it amongst ourselves.
That is safer than allowing somebody to choose, I would either agree with that or at random.
Very quickly then, we're ways out searching bedrooms. Oh, he's back.
I'm like, I want to have one more look at the sarcophagi. So
we're not in any rush.
So like the image of them. Okay, so they're bowing to like their image of like the two kinds of firebirds, like the blue and the red ones. Is it colored? Like, can I tell? How do I know which one's which?
They look a bit different. The sarcophagi is completely not colored at all. Like it's only like engraved. So the vermilion bird is more like looks a lot like a peacock. Like it has the really long feathers, and the Luan bird is more like a giant like eagle, more.
Okay.
With a bit of a head endorsement, feathers around the head.
Like big carvings, like the whole of this like hallway along of these creatures, right?
Yeah.
Does it? I mean, it's very hard to tell, but like I don't know. It's like is it drawn in the exact same sort of style?
You see that like these ones are extremely. The ones around this corridor and around like the halls here that you've been walking through, other than the rooms and the way into the garden, are incredibly lifelike. While the ones here are clearly like it's almost. I don't really know how to like. It depicts them. But it's almost like the stone is like discolored, almost like they've like the way they painted it is almost like dabbing colors that almost like they watercolored it on these. So these aren't as lifelike as the ones and the others, but it's still really good. But
okay, but there's no sort of like names anywhere we've seen any of the carvings, right?
No, not so far. The only names here you know is like the Vermilion and Luan Emperor.
What, sorry?
The Vermilion Emperor and the Luan Empress is the only. Okay. Only because because you wouldn't know about these figures.
I consider the only other thing like I consider to be like my mathful association with me, and I think this is the only thing that I'm saying is close to it. He would like as a last attempt to take off his like the family signet ring, like the symbol of dragonite on it. I'll kind of like bow to that, just kind of because nothing else to do. But he's not very into.
Okay. Yeah, you do that, but sadly.
Yeah. He kind of like
comes to the room, sends to the room because he had an idea. Is there so up top? Is there just a ceiling, or is there some depiction of sky up here?
It's a in this room.
Yeah.
In this room, it's almost like the room that you're in, but like reversed. So it's like it's just a roof, but like in this area, it's like an indent in the wall, or in the roof. So it's like it's like from here. From this on this level to the roof to the ceiling, it's the same height to the ceiling here.
It's very weird.
So basically, it looked like this was the ceiling of this. They detached from one another when this room opened.
Doesn't like not really like it's not impossible, but at the same time, these parts. To the ceiling, like the stairs, are as high up as these. So it's not like there's also like stairs up there, like reverse stairs.
Jan. Do you have any weight about your master right now?
No.
Fair. No, you have not. Makes sense. I imagine even Yang would have said something at that point if he did, I hope.
Making sure though. No. He doesn't talk.
True. It's true.
So Where do people in this world consider, like, when their parents die, where do they consider them to go to?
Like
or people
cycle of reincarnation. So they feel they'll.
How
their spirits will disperse into the Yellow River and.
How would you respect your parents that they die? What kind of rituals do you do for that?
It really depends.
Go and
like more. Richer families have like family tomb essentially, where you see Mulan, like that kind of thing, like they have all the ancestors. Yeah, like a family shrine. While less rich people, they still often have a shrine. Like really poor obviously don't, but they have more traditional graves.
What if there's no graves or shrines?
If there's no grave or shrines, then they if they haven't made a grave or a shrine, they're not doing anything for their parents. Like if they don't have anything can really be a shrine. Like as long as you put up a token for your parents at a particular place, so anyone could make a shrine to your parents / ancestors as long as you keep something of their belongings.
Thinking about this matter, then takes what's in my backpack? Takes I guess his iron pot, puts it on the ground, then puts a lotus on top of it, and then he bows to it, thinking that it represents his parent.
Is it like some old belonging of your mother or father or something?
Yeah, no, my mother's old.
Well, if this works.
Yeah, the symbol of the figure lights up.
I
kind of your master's pot.
He represents my parent.
Oh, I see.
We got a mother's pot.
Well, do you want to try to do that?
Just because she's a woman.
Routine?
Do
you want to try to do the whole routine from the beginning?
Yes, let us do that.
Okay, so you bow to the pot, you bow to the heavens, which essentially is anywhere, and you just think of the heavens, and then you bow to the and then you just bow forward, and nothing happens.
I need a partner.
Oh, of course, yes. And make sure to go to the right sides as well.
Yeah, you bow, and you bow. So on the heaven side and on the shadow side, it lights up, and on Wei side, on the bow to your parents, it lights up.
It seems that.
Oh, actually, no, sorry. It doesn't actually light up. Like it lights up a Wei on two of steps, heaven, but bow to each other doesn't work, and bow to heaven doesn't work.
Oh, when
you
Wei.
Not for you, San. It doesn't work for you.
But it's working.
But they're working for Wei.
I'm trying to join Wei in the last one when he needs someone else to bow to.
Yeah, that Wei do everything.
Yeah, I'm not actually I'm not doing the other two. I'm just there so you can bow to me at the end.
Okay, he bows to you, and it works for Wei when he bows to you.
Well, what do you mean it works
Like on each step, it works for Wei.
Okay.
But it doesn't neither. You don't have a parents or heaven to bow. Parents or master. So those doesn't work, and heaven doesn't seem to work. And bowing to him when you're bowing to each other like that, it don't. If you're bowing together to each other, it doesn't seem to work. But when he only bowed to you, it worked.
On his side, okay.
Wait, when Jen and I bowed to each other earlier, it
yes, that works. Right? Yes, that lit up.
Does it have to be a man and woman? They're not that strict around here, are they?
So Wei got almost everything to light up. He got the bow to.
Yeah, Wei got everything to light up. Everything on his side.
But there's two symbols on each bed.
Yes, there's a symbol. Yeah,
so we would need two people to have them.
Yeah.
I consider it. Oh, if only it wasn't parent. It's technically the family signet ring and it would work. But my damn grandparent owned this ring.
Also, your parents are alive!
Like, respect my grandparents. He was the best one of them all. Maybe they're dead, I don't know. It's been a while. Maybe they
Imagine like just trying to do something weird, that parents thinking they're alive and it works. Like,
I'm like, but the other but the last one doesn't work with me in Way. I like kind of found out. I was like, I mean, it makes sense why I can't like the master, but why was this last one not?
Let's try with someone else pairing with me. Then let's see if the last bit works. Just to make sure. Maybe
of course.
No, why? But you know.
Be my guest.
Okay, let's start with bowing to each other.
Okay. You want to ask where you go? Yeah. You bow to each other and it both lights up. It's
so then we bow to the heavens.
You bow to the heavens, they both light up.
And then we come here and we need two things. You bow to your master.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Way bows up, right? Her bows to the pot representing his dead parents, and it lights up.
Very close.
Okay, so we need one more person. Yeah, it says basically, we can get them both light up over here. We just need one more person with a master.
I've never been so sad. My parents were alive and well.
What is this Phoenix wooden badge I have? Where did this come from?
The Phoenix. My parent was a Phoenix.
Oh yeah, it's Feigning gave you that to like represent your friendship essentially, so you can like enter the capital and stuff. And
it represents like the royal family.
It represents her.
Yeah, my master. She's like, a member of the royal family of the place that I'm from.
No, you're not from the Fang Empire. No, you're not.
No,
you're from Asura.
There's someone else we met who was from my empire. That's right,
yeah, it was.
I mean, I'm technically like a slight nobility, right? I'm your fucking master.
You're
a different continent.
You're slight nobility of an opposing kingdom.
Okay, Podtrack, I have a map. If I fold it so I can see the kingdom that I'm from, and then bow to the map.
What about a coin? I get the coin with like my lord's face. Makes sense.
Oh, that's hilarious. That would work for the heavens, because the heavens can also mean emperors.
Yeah, but like they're also my. I'm very loyal to my empire.
Yeah.
It can work with things.
But it specifically, you would know that this master specifically means like a teacher disciple.
Oh, blow me.
Are your parents alive?
You wish. What?
Sorry, what did you say, Wing?
Yang, are your parents alive?
That's a bit of a personal question.
Yes. They are.
If it can work with things, and it kind of looks down. When I got to the temple, my clothes were dirty and mostly gone. I was given new clothes, and it kind of looks like it is very simple vest and pants. He was
nice
by my master. Maybe if I think of that moment that I was given new clothes, that can work.
Shrines of your master. Can you make a shrine to a living person?
Nope.
Dobby has been given a sock. No, it's free, unfortunately. Okay, well, I sort of worship the sun. So if we set up like enough mirrors, we could reflect the sun from that room to this room, and then I could bow to it.
Couldn't you just make
I love you guys.
bonfire or something like that to worship fire?
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Let's just fucking go and do the deal with the evil genie.
We still have hours and hours. We have hours and hours.
Okay, I wait hours and hours. We
hours and hours.
You're so close, though.
So close. We're getting close.
Start stripping. Surely it will work. It's like a rain dance. Maybe that will work.
Podtrack, I worship the Skywalkers. I have a sky metal in my bag. I take it out, and I use a sky metal as a representation of those that can walk the skies.
Holy shit.
Okay.
It doesn't work!
Doesn't work, damn it!
I myself have the blood on my parents. If I worship myself,
Oh my god!
Genetically, I have half of my milk and half of my father.
If I sense ki in someone and then worship the ki.
Yeah, we all. Ki is really the master of our soul.
You're supposed to master ki, not the other way around.
They're saying like master. Like, is that like a really fancy ritual you have when you like choose a master? Like, no, surely not, right? It's just like a frame of mind.
It's not super fancy, but there is a ritual. Yeah.
But surely it's not the same for all like different people who have different masters, or is it? Like, what if I have like a chef? I have like my teaching, cooking master. It'd be the same like ritual to denote them as my master.
Not really.
Okay, so it's basically more like what you believe is your master.
Yeah. There's some differences between.
Right, I go through a period of meditation until I believe the Tang is my master. I believe deep down at the end of this meditation. I have a lot of wisdom.
There's some deep hurdles.
Okay, but when it doesn't work, can we go and take the peel?
Yes, I really do love the way you think and these crazy ideas. But it doesn't work. I will not allow it.
If I only had more possessions.
Because it's Tang.
Yeah, that's true.
I am like one of you in the way of the drunk. I am master of the way after all.
There's such thing as
There's
drunk
no way of us. There's no school in existence. I can do you.
This is just.
You hear some whispers. There's definitely other drunk schools in existence.
No.
Oh, there are? Well, Bay doesn't know about them, so he's definitely.
Makes sense to me.
I'm not 18 yet.
Oh, that's not.
I'm not 18.
I'm 17.
Of course, yeah. Me need always forget.
All youngsters.
I feel.
You're a noble. You've surely drunk a lot before. Lots of wine.
Wine for breakfast. Wine for lunch.
Let's just go and do the deal. I'm bored.
I gotta spend your change from an immortal. No, I'm sure there will be many years of your life you'll spend in nothing but thought and meditation.
Yes, but like as long as I don't actually have to spend actual session time doing that towards meditation.
Great puzzle. One of you guys just needs to do it.
What do you want us to do? We don't have any dead parents.
If you can create a cloud or something like that, I can.
Fire and water creates a cloud. No, if you evaporate enough water. And a cloud is made.
I don't know how clouds are made. I thought they were magic.
Damn straight. Do I know if ginseng gives you extra brain power when you drink it?
You know, it cures disease and increases your lifespan.
Useless.
I worship my water skin because it's.
You are right, Faye. It does not seem like we are getting that far now.
They put pots and flour away.
Alright, let's
just try to lift it. I kind of go over to one of the corners. Heave-ho.
Heave-ho.
Tried it yet, right?
You haven't tried this yet.
Everyone take one. Everyone get up.
Keep going till we all roll our 20s in a row, okay? Yeah. It takes however long it takes for the 1 in 20 to the power of 4 to come up. Keep rolling, boys. Keep rolling. Wait, there's a thing in this edition, right? If you have a limited time, you can just take 20 with a skill check.
Isn't that 20 points?
That's true.
That was a quick nut fit 20, I guess.
The first one.
Oh, God, it sucks so much.
Time and a face of no.
It sucks so much.
Stop rolling.
Oh my God.
Stop rolling.
Oh, there it
You
is.
could just take a 20 in this edition. You could just take a 20. We just all take a
That's
20.
fine. There you go.
You take a 20 and you try to lift up this solid block of rock, and it doesn't work.
But this motherfucker's back.
We take 40s.
Yeah, he's like sitting on this ice pillar and just looking at you guys.
The ice pillar hasn't melted.
We could use some help here.
It's obviously started to melt, but it's not melted completely. It's a solid block of ice. It takes a while.
Yes, that's true. That, yeah, okay, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great right now.
Surely one of you has a master that you can bow to.
Then, I mean, they're not here.
You're not
Surely,
right.
in some way,
No
you
trinkets from the masters.
I guess there's no way reason to
Take any of myself.
I didn't bring anything with me. We were going on a trial up a mountain. I didn't sort of, bring along all my heirlooms and
I mean, I
stuff.
have some heirlooms, but I mean, I don't think they belonged to my master. But regardless, why would there? If I would be then bound to a belonging of my master, not my master itself, no?
It worked for him. He bowed to the pot.
That was a shrine to his parents, not.
Oh, I mean, don't you have a shrine to your parents?
No, they're alive.
I'll just try something.
Okay, Yank, you try something.
I set up the same way that Wei did for his thing, and I like put my wakizashi down, and bow to it.
Mm.
It is a weapon, not specifically given to me by the master, but it is a weapon of.
Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that.
A weapon of your school.
It is an absolutely weapon of my school. It's a symbol of the school. It's a symbol of my masters.
Indeed.
I should have just. Doesn't work. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I shouldn't have just done my fists.
Oh, baby, I worship these bad boys.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. The drawings are starting to come.
I need a master to physically be.
Can we get like a hint before quiz?
Can we roll an intelligence check, maybe?
Yeah, I was smarter than Jen's smarter than me. Easy. Also wisdom. So look at this int.
Such an int. Yeah, you feel with that first roll that you.
Couple of days.
Wait, I take a 20. What am I doing? Rolling skill checks.
This is not a skill check; it's a flat int check. Anyway.
I was like,
yeah, Tang, you're like fucking Patrick. Your head is like.
No.
Whereas. Thinking overload. Tang, you feel like Yang, you feel like like you guys are going on now. It's not gonna be possible to.
In the future, might be possible.
So none of you want to try to the Barbican Drunk Masters?
I don't know if my heart is truly in it. I'm not sure how well it would fare with me.
No, if you decide you want to be in it.
We also have stories of people walking on the air drunk. It didn't end well.
They call it drunk flying.
Perhaps you can be the one that.
Alright, Faye, alright. Which would you wish? To do it at random, or for it to be all of us?
I think it should be all of us. I think you're right. We can't trust anyone.
And then it's better to trust no one, huh?
At least this way, if one of us turns out to have ill intent, the other four can stop them righteously.
It's not, I would say, better trust no one. It's better to trust everyone. That we together will do the right thing.
Yes, I should also make.
Together we'll do the right thing, and someone adds food to the drawing.
Okay.
Oh god, you guys are amazing. Okay. Well then,
baby. Okay, no.
If you're actually planning to do this, then please.
Alright, but if we agree to it, can you tell us, was there any way for us to open that? I'm very curious.
Well, if you do, you could always honor me as your master if you want to.
Yeah, we already said okay. So no. But now you know, I kind of look at it as we are in agreement. This is the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm. The only alternative.
Alright, then out of interest, also, what was do you have any idea what that riddle could be implying? Is it actually want blood of a firebird itself?
I feel like telling you how to get out of here will also make you not want to accept this deal.
I accept it.
Once the deal is actually gone through, now I'm letting you guys out of here.
Verbal agreement is
Tell you how to get out. How you get out. Well, then come around those who actually wish to do this.
Though. Before we actually do a deal,
yes, maybe have it in writing.
Let's make the deal as bulletproof as we can.
What is a bullet?
Arrow proof. It's an arcane version of an arrow.
Well, what do you want to add?
Round. It was terrible design, really. Why weren't they pointing?
Well, so far you promised that you will not in any way harm us as long as you are bound to us, correct?
Correct.
Now we want a pony.
I would like to live. I don't know.
What do you want? You want me to give you techniques to grow more powerful? Is that it? Or do you want?
No. None of us want techniques to grow more powerful.
No.
Okay. Remove everything here.
Could we not all?
No.
No.
Put us on a different map. We can draw.
Boo.
I only have one request, I guess. Master Pai always said that we need to be light in both spirit and body. If you are coming in here, don't distract me too much.
You won't even know.
There's plenty of space. You'll hardly run into each other.
I'm pretty tall, it's true.
Insult, Hang. Insult. I give you the insult. I'm trying to teach you when to recognize insults. I give you like the.
Oh.
Yes, there will be. No need to worry about that.
I believe I would like the wording on the hurt us to be indirectly or indirect hurt us. Because indirect hurting is something that...
Yes, could you make
wording
could you make a vow in the what's it called language or
ancient language?
Exactly.
You want me to swear upon the heavenly laws that you either directly or indirectly? Well, let's give a scenario there. What if I noticed some sort of treasure and warned you and told you about it, and you hurt yourselves in that endeavor of getting said treasure?
Be your fault.
He's right.
That would be my fault.
Your soul would be forfeit to us.
I'm sorry, you could just not mention any strange treasure you think of.
Yeah, no, you cannot take action to cause us harm, or through inaction allow us to come to harm.
You cannot influence us.
Laws of robotics. As and often you how to do it.
Directly or indirectly cause harm with ill intent.
Well, harm is not so bad, but at least we have to know about it.
I will not in any way willfully cause you harm.
Or through inaction allow us to come to harm.
I like that.
I like that addition, yes.
Let me look up the laws.
By the heavenly laws, I swear that if you accept this deal, I will not willfully cause you harm indirectly or directly, or by willful inaction not stop you from coming to harm in any way I'm capable of doing.
That sounds about right.
If I break these laws, may the heavens strike me down and my soul shatter to oblivion.
Cross my heart and hope to die and stick a needle in my eye.
No!
Say it.
That is not part of the ritual heavenly laws.
It's important. Whatever.
Alright, very well. I mean, what do we need to do?
Yeah, scatter up and don't resist.
Do we need to...
What?
You don't need...
I need an adult?
I am an adult!
I reach out for the hand for the person next to me.
I hold it.
Where is it? Are you standing on top of each other, or why can't I? I
think you deleted some tokens in your mad
beautiful horsey.
No one's got my other hand.
I like how you deleted all of the horse, but you left its poo. You know, it's an interesting metaphor for life. You know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you see the mist that was all surrounding most of this room, like come together and surrounding the. Can you please stop fucking?
Who is it? Jack
It's a spaceship. It's a spaceship.
Can you please?
It's firing lasers.
Can you please? Okay, so he seemingly brings the mist together, and then he becomes dimmer as he merges with the mist, and it all splits and charges towards you in essentially even.
Essentially even.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Someone's getting more.
Yeah.
Based on body mass, you're just small.
Yeah. And he disappears, and immediately.
Oh, the ice disappears as well.
Usually we die. Ah.
Immediately, I need you all to make fort saves.
I knew it. Artemis. Why don't I see Chris's HP? I see what else.
But we have hero points, right?
I think I suck at 4.
Don't forget, if you're standing nearby to me, you have Aura of Excellence,
Oh.
which doesn't help here.
It does indeed not help here. You do not have disadvantage, essentially.
Natural 2, let's go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wait, okay. You're used to this way. So you see used to this what you're about to do. And you immediately feel extremely ill, and you all throw up. Wei, everyone goes unconscious. Wei, you throw up. The rest of you essentially just feel the feeling of throwing up, and then immediately everything just goes black. Wei, you throw up. You see everyone else throw up and fall on the floor.
Can I fall out of the way of the vomit?
Sure. You fall backwards essentially after throwing up, and you see. Yep.
There you go that way.
You see. You feel nauseous, and after collecting yourself, you see the vomit is more or less completely black, and you see on your body it's also like you're essentially covered in almost like blackish mud, like like it's almost like it came out of your skin.
We could have found the way out, guys. We needed it.
And you take a moment to recollect, and you feel light. Like the nausea is completely gone, and you feel almost like better than everyone. Okay, everyone, you level up. And you all gain full HP.
How much? 2 HP?
You max out on HP with this.
Full HP. Oh, we get full HP rolls, baby.
Yeah.
We've evil ones in this game, right? It seems fast.
Reroll once.
Reroll once. Can you choose?
Unlucky, Chris.
Unlucky.
Or you can choose to reroll, right? You can choose to reroll or not reroll.
You can't choose to reroll.
No, you reroll once. If you roll a 1, you can reroll. But if you don't roll a 1, you take the roll you get.
Easy. Look at this shit, baby.
Oh! So we get full HP, and we just get the.
Yeah, and you get the level up.
Plus 8.
Do I feel any special? Okay, level up. I guess is special power. I feel.
Yeah, essentially.
Feels pretty good.
Feels pretty good.
We should have waited until we hit level 4 and then taken the deal, so then we could have skipped them at level 4.
We get like 1 ability point, right? So.
Sorry? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so fast, right? Everyone's already leveled. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's already ready.
I mean, I think we can just level up for next session. I think that's.
Yeah, you can. Like, if you want to, you can just do that level up. Like, we only have an hour and a half. You know.
Are we gonna do any combat in this last hour and a half? Was it gonna?
I don't think so.
Let's go. No need to do it. Let's go.
I'll do it in the meantime.
Yeah, I'll just get it done.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
So, wait, you're covered in essentially shit. The others are also covered in essentially shit, but they're unconscious.
I'm unconscious, I'm leveling up.
Yeah, you're still level. Everyone's
unconscious. Well.
So, Emperor, are you there?
He's gonna get all the evil powers. Damn it.
Okay, let's see.
See, force, reflex.
Will you have key, by the way?
Yeah, baby, of course.
Yeah.
After level up, I think, right? Because Chris didn't have it before.
Yeah, I didn't have it before the level up. I do now.
Okay.
Easy.
Tom, do you have?
If I have what?
If you have key.
Of course I have.
Do you have a key pool?
Okay. Yeah. A new martial artist got it like a later level. some point. Anyway, you do not feel the presence of the blood.
Yes, now I have.
Okay. Oh, I guess he's not around. Okay, then Rhea starts like dragging everyone's body so that they're comfortable leaning towards. I guess. I guess leaning comfortably towards with the sarcophagus after like.
No,
yes.
Like against like the side of the chair.
Sarcophagus.
I can't hear what you're saying. The sarcophagus.
Resting next to the sarcophagus. Yeah, like that.
Oh, sarcophagus.
A sarcophagus, of course.
Yeah, the sarcophagus. Sarcophagus.
Sharkfish.
Anyway.
Sharkfish! Ah! Where'd it come from?
That thing.
Yeah.
Be so mean.
And he like does his best to clean them up.
Yeah, they're very dirty, and your clothes are also very dirty. Like, you're doing your best. Like, you smear it off their face and stuff like that, but it's pretty difficult. And after about an hour, you guys wake up.
And then wait a minute.
You feel incredibly refreshed, but it also smells very badly.
Oh god.
Oh, you guys are. I'm kind of used to being flat out drunk, so you know, didn't get passed out.
Man, is that how you feel all the time?
Oh yeah.
Horrible.
It's. I told you. I could have told you. We joined the drunken school. You would learn to live with it.
I don't know if I'd want to.
Well, now I feel pretty good though.
Oh yeah, all this puke and black shit that came like from all of us. So it was like this black shit came from our bodies and started flowing around our things, and then I started also feeling good. So I assume that's why you guys feel good now.
Wait, so that was inside of us?
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Also, no idea what the Emperor is. I tried to like speak to him, but he's not the least inside me. Any of you guys find the Emperor anywhere in you?
I ask within myself, reveal yourself.
He does not reveal himself to you.
Grab a knife and hold it to my foot. No. Like, I'll get you out, motherfucker, one way or another.
Yep.
Alright, okay, and 8 Potrack, sorry, just a bit out of it. If I wanted to get an animal companion now, how are we gonna do that? Can I just find a pet here?
Isn't there rules for that? Like
we can figure out how you can get a pet.
Yeah.
Pathfinder 2 needs some downtime, right? Is that not
Just says the second option is just says I choose an animal companion from the following list. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the list is a little bit different for this.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see anything rules for like how long it takes or anything. I don't think so.
Weird of you just getting an animal companion inside this tomb, though.
Yeah, I mean, I won't get in here, obviously. Yeah.
I mean, your animal companion is a dragon, right?
Oh, baby, is it? I wish. I wish. What's the closest?
like a fairy dragon?
Lizard giant gecko. That's pretty close.
It's scaly.
I could give you a creature, like you take a creature.
We can talk about it after the second.
Yeah, we can make it a bit more draconic. Anyway, yeah. So you're refreshed, you're covered in shit, and at least Sen and Wei are unable to contact the Blood Emperor.
So, the rest of you want to try? Because we still need the Emperor to get out here.
Oh, can I?
Have you tried it? Have you gone to the entrance since you've been awake?
So it's been waiting for you guys.
I'll attempt to contact this strange.
I guess we should at least have a look.
Yes, Faye doesn't work for you either.
It would be
I'll ask him
try
my
to
hello.
key point there.
Yang, you do feel a response, and you can hear. Well, the beast cultivator is first, I suppose. I see.
Bunker?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're a fucking more a spirit beast than a human cultivator, Tom.
I say that to it, you know.
Oh, you're not of human kin.
Sure. Seems like spirit is inside of me.
Oh, it said it could only. It did say it could only use its. Or only have a consciousness in one body at once. What's it saying? Yang, is there a way out?
Is there a way out?
There are two pathways up here. If I've studied them for enough time now, make your way to one of them and give me the key. Give me control over the key reserves that you have, and I'll open the door.
So we'll just go to the front door.
Sorry, I'm gonna check and see if that worked.
Either the circular portal in the western room, or the escape path in the eastern one. Either one will do.
See, is there a difference between them?
Probably the place that you will end up. I've not gone through them myself, but I would suppose so. An escape path normally does not lead to your front door.
Makes sense. Where are we going? We're going to the east or the west, boys?
Oh, the west thing was what's in the west?
Well, he's saying either the circular portal to the west or to the east. Either one works.
Well, I'm curious how the east thing works. Since we actually tried to do that one, right?
Let's go there then.
You got me, guys?
Yes, sir.
No. Alright.
How high I can jump now?
You can jump high now?
Yeah, baby.
Did you also get a high jump?
Oh, baby, let's go jumping, Jacko!
High five.
A really high five.
High jumper, son.
What is this about high jumps?
So,
there's not that many that are good for archery, you know.
Not level 4 either.
I get some very cool things finally at level 4.
Finally, it's got like 50 AC.
simply walk in front of the portal, relax, and channel your key to where you registered where I am.
Where are you guys?
We're in the
eastern garden.
Okay, I thought we went to the west. Okay.
Alright. I'll walk up.
That is not you, that was Yang. He's
four.
So,
I don't want to get out of here.
do you just relax and give him the key?
Well, if I don't want to give him a full access. It's just give him a partial access. Part of key.
One sip,
one sip. One key point.
You give him one key point. Okay. He
takes it all.
He takes it all. No, he only takes the key point to give him. Do you relax and let what's gonna happen? Yeah. You feel yourself, your body go a bit numb as the key. It goes into your body, and then it spreads out throughout it again, and you feel involuntarily your arm raises up, and your finger goes straight through the it points it taps the wall, and it goes straight through. And then slices straight down, and you all see a black void open up. And the entire. You see the dome light up afterwards, and Yang's arm goes up again and like grabs the sides of the void and rips it open, and you see the inscriptions of the wall just crack and break as the enchantment, whatever it was, has been broken, but the door has seemingly been forcefully opened up.
Okay, well, it's open.
And then afterwards, you see the key has been used up, and your body no longer feels numb. You did feel throughout that entire experience that you probably could just move about like normal and stop the forceful movement, but
Okay.
You now have this gaping, dark passage in front of you.
It's like.
Say gaping again, please.
Gaping.
It's like every night with your mum.
Hey.
Got him.
Alright, I'm like, well, I guess that's it, right, Yang? Do we just go through?
Guess so.
Into the void.
Very well.
That's the way he runs through the portal.
Runs through. He's nuts.
You run through the portal, and I'm guessing all you do it.
Yeah, you know, I walk.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say I run through.
Okay, you walk through. You walk. You're completely surrounded by darkness as you walk through the passage. And then you suddenly feel like a suction force pull you forward, and your face suddenly your face.
I haven't been
natural
so
light.
long. I forgot the smell of air.
Yeah.
It feels good to be back.
Out that like you're on like a plateau on the side of the mountain.
Oh, favorite train, baby. Let's
go. Looking over the
around in amazement. Like, oh my god.
So we are in. Okay, we are in the map about right now. Then? Oh yeah, we're there. Okay.
Over there.
This
Oh,
is it? We did it.
It's like that's.
We are out.
We're out.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like how the riddle meant to be solved, but.
Yeah, you mind asking the Emperor how the riddle was meant to be solved? I'm curious, since he seemed to know.
Can you hear us through your ears?
Yes, actually.
Good question.
Can you hear what they are saying?
I can.
Okay.
But I can only respond when you talk to me.
I see. Okay.
Are you talking out loud in your head when you're like talking to him? Sorry.
In my head.
Okay, yeah, just checking.
If to lower the volume, no, I'll increase Tom's volume.
Load of music.
No, I need to lower the music.
I'm just like respond to this question.
The portal was meant for a specific person, and you have an using the object you have with you that it's a part of that person together with blood would open it. I believe the Minera has it.
The monkey. It's always the monkey's fault.
He says that with an object that Way has, we could have done it.
Well, I look at Way. Way.
I tried my blood on the portal, though. I don't know how to do that.
You don't think?
Perhaps you needed
blood?
Blood on the object.
In my head.
What did you ask?
Well, as he's saying, like in my head, I go like blood.
It sounds like a. He's referring to a body part.
He's talking about a body part.
I'll give Away a look. You have someone's body part?
As far as I know, I do not. I have the lotuses. Are they the body part?
More specific?
You
in my head?
Yeah. Well, not entirely sure. It has the same aura as the the portal required.
Wait,
Okay.
You literally only have one thing you've gotten from a person this entire time. Yeah.
The ring, I guess.
No, not the ring.
The feather?
Like a body. Yeah, the fucking feather.
You had the feather.
Oh.
She's a fake.
The weather isn't on. I don't have the weather.
I thought the point was you walked around with it in your tail because everyone else.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
You didn't have it on the sheet though.
Fuck.
Classic. Like, I mean, we would have thought about that. I look at Faye. We only needed a few more days. Eventually, we go from all our belongings and we find a way to make it work.
After dancing naked around the sarcophagus a couple of times.
Only one way to consummate this marriage ritual.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, regardless, now we are out at least, and what has been done has been done.
He swore by the heavenly laws that he wouldn't stand in our way. I believe him.
Let us hope.
That is true. I'm doubtful that he will stand in our way. Let us see what happens after. Let's hope it's a similar thing after he finally gets his body here again. Now, I think we should investigate where we are. If there's anything interesting other than this platform.
I'm gonna look at the sun. Does like, based on how much of it is hidden, does it look like the same amount of time passed when we were inside as outside?
Yeah, like you're a bit unsure exactly how much would be revealed each day, but you would say only about a sliver of the sun is still covered. So you would say like maybe 2 or 3 days, and it would be out. It would be
2 or 3 more days. I'm like, yeah, I know before we were wanting to explore this place, but based on recent events, I'm happy to, I think, spend a couple of days here. We can.
I was more thinking our immediate surroundings, as we are on a platform in the mountains.
Oh, of course, we can.
A little bit different. We also need a source of food. We haven't eaten for. We're hunting last time for food, so we need to find something.
There's like birds flying in this place, right? I can just.
I am a bit hungry.
Hungry now.
Yeah, but they would need to fly like right over the platform.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how big? Sorry, how big is this kind of plateau?
It's not that big. It's like 15 feet from the.
Jesus.
And
how far does it go down?
You're about like 150 feet up.
Oh, you can jump that. I'll kind of look down. How hard does the climb to the ground look?
Climbing looks pretty damn hard, but there is a goat path down.
There's a goat path. Oh, well then we can hunt the goats to come up here.
Is the goat path up as well, or is this like?
Goats are pretty good at walking up steep things. Like, I don't know how we are.
Yeah, the goat path only goes down. Like you can't go up it. Like no.
Yeah, but I mean, does it extend? Does it go upwards from here almost?
Oh, upward from the plateau. Okay. No, it ends in the plateau.
And the way this mountain works, like, does the plateau go like does the mountain go like diagonal in a way that if you were to jump off for the plateau, for example, you would hit like part of the mountain, or would like crash into the ground?
Like you would hit like the very foot of the mountain. The plateau goes like out of it, but
like, well, that path looks like we could probably head down from there without too much difficulty. Might be.
Yes,
it's not carved out in the mountains.
We could probably go down there, find some wild animals, and fortify ourselves up in some place.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure we will survive 2 more days here without much problems.
Yeah. Well, first
you're
of all,
you're also still covered in shit and smell like.
Yeah. Also, perhaps we find a side stream.
Now that we're no longer trapped and can see the sky again, I want to swear by the heavenly laws that I will become an immortal and join the sect of the Flying Sword.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice time. It's always good to have a dream.
If I don't make do on this, I'll kind of like try to emulate. May the heavens strike me down.
I step away from him.
Uh-oh, I don't get hit by lightning. Behind.
And then after a few seconds of sweating, Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like they haven't struck you down yet, at least.
It seems that the heavens believe that it is yet possible.
Of course, nothing will stop me.
Nothing will stop you, I'm sure. Well, yeah, so let us try to get down. Try to get down.
You head down the mountain.
I kind of do like a Bruce Lee, like warming up, like jumping, and then I jump off the platform.
He's insane.
You jump off the platform. You are currently going straight down.
I got air cushion.
Height, Jesus. For purpose of trying. No, it's not that
windy. By the wind, he gets blown to the other side.
I can't be asked to look up wind rules right now, so I'm just gonna say it's current.
There isn't too much wind for this like 80-foot drop here.
I'm a gliding machine.
I gotta watch like with my eyes, face like that's. But like, so you just kind of slowly fall, right? Basically, that's how like fall works.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I guess like Aang without the like a hang glider, but like going like in circles a little bit.
Can you control like where you go?
I would assume so. Like if
Again,
well,
like a little bit at least, you know.
I'll look up the wind rules later. We can talk about it. Yeah. So yeah, you slowly fall down. You can feel these new powers.
We can all do that. We can all do that now. Good job.
His air training with the air as well.
He's an airbender.
He is indeed. His
powers number of fucking tabs you end up opening up, leveling up a Pathfinder 1 character.
I climb down nice and slowly, nice and carefully.
You climb down the
path. I also like the path down.
And with the path there is, you can get down pretty easily. You go through some bushes and stuff that were kind of hiding the good path up, and you end up pretty close to where Hang ended up.
I kind of like Hang. That's very impressive. Did you know you could do that before you jumped?
Woohoo! He's kind of like jumping around. Well, I had a feeling. I kind of jumped on instinct.
You really trust your instinct. A big deal.
Very, very bold of you.
I'm still here, aren't I?
It's true. You are still here. You are still here. And seemingly undamaged as well.
Yeah, there's like a giant crater where I landed.
Yeah, so you are currently down the mountain. Still in the square, technically, or the mountain.
Did that use up a key point?
Yeah. Opening door definitely used up a key point.
20, in fact.
No, they actually fucking have them at level 4, you know.
Good thing he went inside you.
He has to.
Yeah, he moved on.
I mean, I went from -2 to 6.
Okay.
I've got so many key points and so little to do with them.
Give it to me.
Maybe we should take some feats that use key points, Chris.
No.
On the dragon type.
Is there a feat that grants key points?
I get to, I get to spend a key point to ignore damage reduction on the target of my personal trial.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Of which I get 2 per day now.
1 stat point as well. You know.
I get a stat point, insane.
1 + 1 to any of the abilities at level 4.
Oh yeah.
I only have even numbers, Tom.
Don't forget about that. See, yeah, that's the problem.
Fuck, what I use then.
I could increase my int to 18 now, so.
I have uneven stats, so that's.
Man, but you only get +1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you did roll lots of them.
I had 17.
Yeah, I
had like 311 so I could bump up, but I was like, whatever, I'll go for the long con. Bump up with from 18 to 19.
Yeah, every 4 levels you get a 1.
I had like 9. I had 9 in dex, so now I have 20 dex.
Ooh, that's you fucking sweet.
Sweet. Okay, so what do you guys' plan?
Camp out 2 more days.
Climb the goat path again.
I find my animal companion.
Okay, you find your animal companion. Did you figure out like the generic shape of it?
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
It's a 2-mana 3/2 fairy dragon.
Like, I mean, you said we can choose. I mean, there's a few. Okay, there's a list of 6 I can get. It's kind of weird.
It's a Komodo dragon.
It's a giant gecko. Yeah,
Dude, that'd be sick.
Komodo dragons aren't actually related to like
actual dragons. Not probably not.
Dude, there's a reason they're called Komodo dragons.
Like, you can take any lizard and just give it a horn, and it's pretty much a draconic bloodline of that.
Bloodline. A draconic bloodline.
Pretty much a generic thing that's...
Take a cat and give it like horns and wings.
Stuff get when they get draconic, when they have draconic blood in their lineage, is pretty much a horn. So you can just do that.
Yeah, I'll go with cat. Cat's nice standard. I remember cat's pretty decent.
Kind of like a cat. Okay.
You know, like a small kind of like cheetah / like leopard. You know, don't kind of like cats. Not like a cat like
Okay.
Like house cat.
Name it Claudia.
A small cat. Oh.
Okay. You find this little panther, and you instantly feel a connection with it, and it.
You know, I was like out on one of my hunting trips, and I like come back. I'm like, oh, look what I found. Kind of like, just like introduce it to the party.
Oh, is this dinner?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I kind of like look at it. I sense. So it looks like it's got like a weird horn or some shit. Okay. Dragons don't have horns, do they?
Well, yeah, they have like 2 horns like that, right?
Yeah.
They can. Yeah.
Wait, they have 2 horns.
Yeah.
A lot of them have it.
Yeah. They have like
rhinos,
antlers, but
Chinese
dragon have antlers straight up.
Oh,
that's
cool. That's cool. Yeah, it has antlers then. It's a cat with antlers. I'm like,
with tiny little antlers sticking out of the head.
I'm not sure exactly what it is. I mean, I believe I'm not an expert.
It's adorable.
Yeah, I saw there was some relative of a panther or a cheetah perhaps, but I noticed these strange antlers. Well, I am a slight expert on all things dragon, and they very much remind me of dragons. I wonder if it has somewhere deep behind its past some draconic bloodline, such as myself. And it seems also much more intelligent than other animals. It noticed me hunting and came up to me thinking perhaps I was a similar creature to itself.
It kind of looks like Yang.
It is very much like Yang, yes. I kind of look to Yang. There won't be any sort of rivalry now, will there? I don't know.
I go to the cat, I say, if you're so smart, why would you follow Jen around? I'm going to scratch it.
Bite your hand off.
Might kill them. I don't know how. I don't know how Animal Commander fucking work in this edition. If they're actually like, how intelligent they are, shit like that.
We can look that shit up later.
So what now? We've got a pet, a mascot.
I'm curious to see if it will. If it is a native to this plane or not. It seems unusual, but I will at least keep it around until we are sent away from here.
Patrick, I check on my key empowered Lotus, by the way, just in case. It's been a few days since we picked it.
Okay. Yeah. There's still key in the Lotus.
Nice.
I have an idea. Since it's an animal, you could perhaps feed it a beast course.
I frown. It's like, is that how it works? I thought that was only spirit beasts could eat them.
I believe beasts become spirit beasts if they eat them.
Is that how it works, Patrick? I can't remember how much I know about beast schools.
You didn't know that it worked like that. You know that the Firebird lady with the feather, she ate them. There was the Fang sisters talked about the spirit beasts do that they eat spirit cores of similar attributes to absorb their ki and supplement their own growth.
Wait, the spirit beasts do it, right? Not normal animals.
Yes, in general, it's a spirit beast thing. You don't know what happens if normal animals eat it.
Perhaps I will consider it. But for now, I think I don't really want to experiment it too much. It seems a little expensive.
And you don't know whether or not you would call a cat with dragon antlers a normal animal either.
Yeah, I'm unsure exactly what the thing is, but I will not test it yet. Perhaps in the future. Well, we're not here for long, but kind of shrug.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're gonna. Can you give me some survival checks, by the way, for the foods?
Oh, dude, I will say, Podtrack. It doesn't actually say it in my Ranger thing, but I'm looking at animal companions. There's a version of animal companions called Drake companions, which, like, pretty cool. Where they made.
I thought animal companions disappear with Dragon Hunter.
No, my spells disappear.
Oh, okay, your spells. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get more than enough. So.
But we set our camp pretty close to the mountain. Right?
Timo, why did you roll twice, by the way?
Yeah, for 2 days. Yes.
Oh yeah. That's on the second day, by the way. Yes, if anyone wants to do anything with it, you would on the second day feel the presence of the Blood Emperor.
Oh. I feel the Emperor in Yang, do you still feel him?
Hello, Emperor?
You no longer feel his presence.
Seems like he's gonna jump around daily.
I guess so. I asked the Emperor within my head. So you're now within me and not within Yang. Did you do this by yourself, or is this something that's gonna just happen randomly?
It seems quite random. I don't really have much control over it.
I see. So anything
my sentience seems to slowly be transferred from one to another through the connection.
I see. All right. Yeah, he doesn't seem to. He at least claims he has no control over it. Apparently, his sentence seems to jump from a person to person. Not, So, well, let's just keep track where he goes.
Okay. Do you plan on doing anything specific on day 2? Or just stick around and?
I wanna explore a little bit,
Yeah, like a little. Why not?
Yeah.
Go one hex,
Okay.
Exploring while hunting, I guess.
Yeah. So, which square are you going to go?
Back to the middle.
Back to the middle, the perfect way. Okay. Let's see.
No, the perfect way is the one in our party.
Oh, how cute.
I mean, we now have the Emperor with us, so we can easily beat that.
Sure, the Blood Emperor will help you fight. Anyway, yeah, so you walk around this pretty hilly area and you don't... nothing specific seemed to attack you or anything. You did find a bit of a stream on the day before to clean yourself up.
As I actually hunt the animals, I will obviously see other tracks of this. Do I see any tracks of anything else that's moved around, or just the random animal tracks that I hunted?
On the second day, you rolled a 28. You would notice, like what would seem like tracks of a person, but they seem very old, or not like very old, but days, multiple days.
I note this and mentioned to the party. But...
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. So, on the third day,
Jesus comes back.
if you're not planning, Sen, you feel the Blood Emperor in you. I'm just gonna type this later because this is gonna keep happening unless you somehow get rid of him. Yeah. Any plans for this day? The sun is shining brightly.
Guess this is the final day.
I imagine so. I am curious to see what will happen next. I struggle to see how the next challenge could be quite so as muddled as this one, but I guess there's only one way to get out.
I think we made the challenge a little bit harder for ourselves than
Indeed.
the 2 adventures we had.
Let's hope we don't have to use our minds. I'm pretty bad at that.
Me too. If there's any more viddles like what we just did, we'll
I mean,
confident.
We shot the old widow with the shield, you know? We sold that one. We got
shield. Oh, well, also not... It kind of destroyed it, I think.
Yeah, but we also sold it.
We did get a prize, and that's all that matters.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Okay, so... It's gonna hang out for this day?
Yeah, I love hanging out.
Okay. So, as the sun gets to the center of the sky, it suddenly becomes extremely bright. It seems like the radiance of the sun has expanded throughout the sky, and you see large spectral hand 5 of them dive down towards you, and you dodge. It is too fast as it grabs you, and you feel yourself being. You don't feel like a hand grab you. You just feel a force grab onto your entire body, and you feel yourself being lifted up, and it all just goes white, and you. I'm going to just take you back over here as you find yourself on a large platform, similar to the meeting place that you were before. You can see a mass of people around you, also looking around. Some bloodied, some quite calm. Just
like us, we're calm.
Yeah, calm like you guys, and you can see in front of you 4 booths where a couple of people in disciple Taoist robes are standing and sitting down behind the booths and waiting for you. And behind them in the center you see the old man from before that introduced the trial. And
a question quickly, how many there's people again on the platform with us? Is there noticeably less?
There is very much noticeably less people. There were around 1,000 people before. There is in the low hundreds, if even that.
Wait, so how many were there before?
Around 1,000.
Jesus.
1,000. Yeah.
So 700 people died.
Is my kitty cat here?
Your kitty cat is with you.
I look at it wait a second.
Yeah, baby.
I kind of look at it frown. It frowns back at me. I'm like, did you see if it nods or not? You knew that?
No. Tilted
I kind of shrug. Figure it out. You want to be on the 18? So the rules, baby.
And yeah, give me a perception check, by the way.
Perception check. Yes.
Ooh, Tang and Wei.
Wait.
And oh wait, yeah, I'm so used to be 4 people each time.
Damn it.
Yeah, and Sen.
Oh, okay, yeah, baby.
You all notice 2 Feng sisters, or what you at least believe are sisters, among the crowd, and you would know that they were not on your platform when you on the eastern platform.
Fucking platform, 2 crazy
on the meeting place. So this seems to be the combined amount of people from both.
1,700 people died.
People suck.
People suck.
Or maybe they're just extending their holiday.
So yeah, and the old man. Well done, young heroes, surviving the trial within the secret realm. Please, present the items of the trial to the disciples before you, and they will write down your accomplishments and who you are, and after that you can of which you can later proceed.
I was supposed to have accomplishments.
I'm like, I kind of turned to you, I was like, we're not we're mentioning what happened or not?
I think we should mention.
Should, right?
It's part of our journey.
The weird emperor didn't say we weren't going to mention. We have him now.
I think we should mention that to more privately to one of the lead figures. But yes, I think.
Okay, cool. Just when we got there, accomplishments got possessed. Excellent.
Okay, so lots of people like line up in front of the four booths. It takes a while, but in the end, you see a couple of people get essentially thrown out. They're a lot of them are not too pleased about it, but they quickly calm down and leave. And
wait,
finally,
as we're walking up, I'm like, wait, we have more flowers than we need, right? Should we? I mean, we all had one already, but we found some really nice ones in a temple. Maybe we should use them.
Perhaps. Do they take away the flowers and the beast course?
You see people give the flowers and beast course, and they do take them away.
Do people give multiple?
You do not immediately see anyone who gives multiple. Only one pair.
I think we should keep the more valuable lotus for ourselves. Probably.
If I had a more valuable lotus, this is where I'd put it.
Well, I'm carrying them back, no worries. They are for all.
Well, succeeding in the test as best we can is the only thing that matters.
Or
right?
flowers.
We could divide them.
I think if I had it, I would tell them that I accomplished finding it.
Very well.
I hand over the only stuff I have.
I can divide the bigger lotuses between us. If you...
How many do we have?
We have 3 4-layered and 1 5-layered.
I mean, a 5-layered, they'll be very impressed by, I'm sure.
Well, we did it as a group, so as long as we tell them that we...
I kind of found, I think we could, I know people come in one at a time, but I believe if you carried them away but mentioned that you can say, like, you can hand over the one you found yourself and then say, as a party, we also found these. I think perhaps they will be interested to learn more about us or have questions.
This is true. I like this. Perhaps I should then, we should proceed as you 4 behind me in line. So
very well.
That would be the easiest way to present ourselves.
Sounds reasonable.
Makes sense.
Okay. You line up in front of one of the western.
Very way plant, by the way, with his tail.
The blade plant. Okay.
Danger! Everyone stabs himself. It's like my cat's just like walking with me, right? If I look around, I'm just curious. Do I see any other people, like animal companions, like rangers or shit?
You do see a couple people with.
Oh, it's chill then. They don't mind. Nice.
He stole one of our beasts.
Any questions? I'll just be like, yeah, it's mine.
It's always been here.
Disregard the horn.
What are you talking about? I had it in
Is this a normal cat?
It's not. I hide antlers.
Yeah. So you have, when you get a bit closer to booth, you hear name, age, and then age.
Age 21.
What?
And then he like holds up his arm.
Leo.
Your arm, please.
Wei gives the Wei hands out the 2 things and says, as a group, these are mine. But me and my 4 friends that are behind me also found these as a group, as he pulls out the 3 4-layered lotus and 1 5-layered lotus.
Yeah, you see against the rules, in which case we're not with him.
Yeah, you see this guy's eyes like go wide, and he like immediately like grabs and just pushes them back to you and say, just keep them. And I wouldn't and I wouldn't tell anyone about valuable items valuable as this.
We can take him. Anyone who wants a sick lotus.
Oh, man. 2,000 gold.
Then he, but I'll still need to check your arm or wrist.
Wrist?
Yes.
See if you haven't gone
And like,
through it.
and he like holds up his arm to like.
Like if my wrist.
Yeah, he. You see him like touch some of your like the bones in your wrist, and you can feel like streams of ki go in and like almost like scan your wrist essentially, and then he lets go, and then you see him type out your name and age on the paper, and good, you may continue.
Okay, as May continues forward, he kinda tries to eye out other people that they notice the lotuses, other parties.
Sure.
You like, oh, maybe that guy's got the good shit.
You see, yeah, you see a quite like a normal hyper completely covered in black and with like a bamboo hat that seems to react quite heavily, like pull back when you look towards them. But so you would presume that they probably saw it and were conscious of you.
Okay, Wayne knows this person and any of his party members. Their party members.
Yeah, he this person seems to be alone.
Okay. And then you also mentioned the rest of you when you have.
So the guy behind the booth does the same thing to you guys. He asks name, and then asks age, and then asks for both the lotus, the beast core, and your wrist to be examined.
This is fine by me.
Does anyone lie about their age?
No. Not on purpose.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
I give him the stag beast core, by the way, just so you know.
Okay. It's fine.
Not weird vine.
Yeah. Obviously, you remove a beast core and the lotus that you give. Yeah. So you keep on going. You see quite a lot of people seem to be getting rejected. Even some people who give both beast core and lotus, and even seem to say an age under.
Imagine
the
not
requirement.
having key fucking dweebs.
And in the end, you all gather on top of a small, almost like a small hill on top of where the platform was, and it's only about 50 of you in the end.
Jesus.
Did the guy with the straw hat?
Yes, the dude or dudette with the straw hat is indeed still among them.
You need to be careful.
You also see the Fang sisters, and you also see two elves and the ogrekin from before.
Do we also see the Croesus Empire person?
You do indeed see him, and he's standing together with the two with the people from the let's see what the name was. Sorry about this.
Not forgiven.
From the Lin clan, which was like the military branch of the.
And do we see any of the people that we met at the flag?
Yes, that's the ogrekin to elves. You don't see the human stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, you are on the small hill. This old man is front of you any. Well, under normal circumstances, you would all. This would be after a lot of other trials. You would have arrived here, and you would have all been given a mission to go to an empire which not your origin. However, with the new trial that has just been done, all you need to do is the final test of your before becoming members of the Soaring Sword.
Final test.
We're almost done.
Final test.
Let us.
So please follow me.
It's walking really fast. If you can't keep up, you lose. Yeah, exactly. It slowly gets faster and faster.
It's a Koopa race.
Good second.
He does seem to be moving faster than his movements give off. Like he's seemingly like strolling very casually, but he is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's a monk.
He's
barbarian.
Incredibly high level.
Yeah, he's incredibly high level monk. Yeah. So he walks up, he walks through a couple of hills, and in this walks up some stairs and or a small paved road that goes up and comes up to another almost like a clearing among the hills where a circular platform has been made, and there's a huge rock with some runes inscribed into it. There's a total of 9 large runes with what would that be? Sorry. So it would be with 6 small runes in between each of them.
Okay.
9 large with 6 small in between. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And place your hand on this stone. As long as you're able to light up 2 of the minor runes, you may.
Dude,
you will become members of this.
Explode.
2 of the minor runes.
I kind of looked at you. I was like, "That's it."
I
don't know how you light up those runes.
You he.
Is that truly the test?
He looks towards you, Sen, when you say that, and this testing stone was meant for before for over 1,000 years ago. It was not meant to test mortals. 2 runes is all we can hope for in these times.
I'm gonna light them all up.
Yeah.
Let's see about that.
You see.
That volleyball so
as he says that, you see like a big dude, like,
oh yeah,
it's no problem. Like places his hand on the tombstone, the rune stone, and
no, it's a tombstone.
You see, it's radiating very slightly, and then like radiates out of his body and in again, and you see a singular rune light up underneath.
Paid actor.
It's nice to be that guy.
they bring him out every year to like, you know.
Yeah. You see his face go red, and
I kind of look around to be like, is there an order, or are people just like randomly going? Is it like, assuming there has to be one?
They seem like it seems to like this dude clearly didn't like stand in line or anything, but it seems like a line had started to naturally form.
I want to jump in front of the line.
I'm like, no, I see you going like, tang.
But
line up like ordinary.
It's a final test.
Yeah,
Let them warm it up for you.
Exactly.
You
That's just rude.
He does the walk of shame and walks off.
He doesn't commit seppuku right there.
No, he does not commit seppuku right there. And one at a time, they they place their hand on the pillar, on the stone, and
what's the percentage of people succeeding?
At this point, only about like a quarter of the people actually succeed. You see the Fang sisters succeed. Essentially all the people you've met succeed. You see
because of us.
All the named characters succeed, and a couple of unnamed characters succeed. And you do notice that what the hell was his name? It's not. God damn it!
Scribe.
It's Liang. Yeah, the son in the Liang family, the one who's like the first son of Faye's. No, the Faye of like the Faye, the family that's above Faye. That son. He does it, and one lights up, and it barely lights up the second one.
Get him out.
Like it barely shimmers. It still counts.
Did anyone get 3?
You notice that the Fang sisters get 4.
What?
And you notice that the Ogrekin also gets 4, and the elves get 3.
Okay.
You notice that the woman in black gets 5.
Our new arch enemy.
And but most there's one more who gets 3 that you don't know, but the rest who succeed only get 2.
Like, woman in black is the Straw Hat, right?
Yeah, that's Straw Hat.
Yeah.
Who's going first then?
I'll go first.
I push him away.
You put your hand on the stone, and you feel a wave of energy goes in and then ebbs out, and you feel in powerfully 4 symbol lights up.
Not bad, Tank.
Wait, but actually, this is level, I'm assuming, or key points. Okay.
I'm like good.
Do better.
4 is respectable.
Respectable. Second highest we've seen in the group.
Alright, well, good luck.
Nice. I guess I go up next.
Yeah, you same as Tang, you also get 4.
Yeah, but like, come on, you said they were like very in agreement.
Yeah. You do notice that yours actually lighting up a bit brighter than.
That's not true.
I get kind of like, you know, the like really condescending, like slight like smile look. I shoot him over one of those.
That's just in Zen's head, right? That didn't actually happen.
I go stand next to you. It's like
we actually know, so there's like 12 people that got through, and we know 9 of them.
No.
If a quarter got through,
we emanate.
Yeah.
Greatness, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of destiny and luck in this group.
It's like we're almost the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine the rest of us place our hand.
Yes, the rest of you place your hand and you all.
Okay, but the point you've got the least.
I use personal trial on it. I use a key point to overcome its damage reduction.
It's my favorite terrain, right?
Lay on hands it.
That's why you got the extra shimmery, because it's a mountain. And you do that. You do all that, Chris. And all 4 light up like really brightly, and you can almost see it continue up on the 5th, but it doesn't quite light up.
Yeah, you guys thought that. Sorry.
I'm like, I didn't say my
I just thought we were meant to touch it.
Yeah, I know. Tang's cheated. She's cheating, really.
Well, at least we know.
Just casting spells madly in like the line. Like, come on.
Yeah, everyone just be casual, like placing it. Because it goes fucking Super Saiyan.
Really should be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I should have gathered power. I actually have a skill like that.
No. Well then, congratulations to all of you succeeded. It was more than expected.
Any other kids
Especially
in the succeeding?
There are no cats among you.
Are you a little freaked about what's happening, or is it kind of chill?
It's really chill, actually.
Did it also lay a spell on the stone?
It's looking very aloft.
Yeah. Did it try to put a paw on it?
No, it would not.
It got like 10.
Oh god.
Yeah,
how many are there total, including us?
So it was a bit over. It was 50. So 25. It was a total of 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
5. Oh,
but only the top 10 get to join the military police.
So we know 9 people.
Are you including yourself in that?
Yeah, you could have said including us.
Yeah. So 50. So only 3 people you don't know.
Interesting.
Wait, there's fences. That's 2. Then there's the Chris, 2 friends. That's 3 more.
His 2 friends. They also passed.
Yeah, the elves, right?
Then we have the elf and the Ogogin, and we have Straw Hat. That's 9. And then there's 5 of us.
Oh yeah, it's only 1 more then. Yeah, that's. I always counted your fucking 4 people for some reason. Yeah, 16 then.
16.
Okay.
We almost could take them all out of 5, I reckon.
Yeah.
What do these 2 people look like?
I got mad AoE now.
Describe the 2 people that we do not know.
Okay. So one of them is actually
our next character. So can I describe?
Yeah, exactly. It's a Samebito, which is
a shark man.
It's a shark man. And the last one is no. It's a pretty it's a pretty short and well rounded human.
There's no.
Do they have any weapons?
The shark man has like
his teeth.
He has almost like a hatchet. The human, he does not appear to have any weapon.
Okay.
Well, I never had any doubt in any of us.
No, but it is. I'm impressed by all of us. We did well. Imagine
we found each other for a reason.
Yes, there is something more than just coincidence at work here.
Yes.
Okay.
Our will.
I think it's not too much to say that if we hadn't found each other and worked together so successfully and had each other's backs, Yang would never have made it.
Look, I think we can all say that, yes.
Well then, without further ado, let me lead you into the sect itself, where you will be officially accepted as outer disciples of the Soaring Sword.
We're gonna get a master. Come with us.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk up a thin paved road up the top of a hill, and a sight is revealed. As you walk over the hill, it reveals a deep valley of rolling hills going downwards, surrounded by massive mountaintops. Rows of houses of different sizes are seen going down towards the bottom of the valley that is cut in two by a river. On the opposite side of the river, courtyards and large training halls are seen, as well as mansions, many with herb fields whose herbs glitter in an array of colors in the sun. Continuing up the north side of the valley leads to a large road leading up to what would once been described as a mountain peak, now covered in large structures, turning it into something more like a massive pagoda, towering over the rest of the valley, making observers seem infinitely small in its shadow. Though the first sight of the valley might give an impression of sight and might, it quickly replaced by a feeling of seclusion, as this city above the clouds and among the mountain tops seems next to Abaddon compared to its size. So it's essentially a valley with rolling hills going down both sides. Beautiful. Essentially a city built around it or in it, and this massive pagoda. But it seems like there's very few people living here, from what you can see. Like it's not as sprawling with life as you might imagine a place this size, and with the amount of buildings and houses.
Everything's so big.
It's beautiful.
They have all died.
Yeah. You can also see, as you look left to right on the mountaintops that surround it, that you can see almost like mansions built on among the sides. Yeah, plateaus on the mountain sides.
How fancy are the mansions though? Like crazy fancy, or just a little bit fancy?
They seem to be built more for size and convenience than luxury, extreme luxury. You see some of them on the opposite side of the river, closer to where the massive pagoda is, that are seemingly a bit more fancy, surrounded massive herb fields. But most of them seem to be built mostly out of convenience.
To me, they're still fancy as fuck.
Yeah, they're for most people they're probably still fancy as fuck. But for someone from a extremely rich merchant family, it's maybe not that fancy. Okay, so this elder leads you down the valley through these houses. As he walks through, he says, "These houses contain the rooms for all the outer disciples. Once you become disciples, you will be allowed to choose whichever once you decide that it's not yet occupied." And he
nice.
Oh, my honor.
Keeps walking. He walks up to the center of the valley where the river is, and you see the water seems to be coming up and going both east and west from this center, and you can see two bridges going on each side, and he just turns right and walks over one of them. A couple of minutes later, he comes up to a warehouse, quite with heavy metal doors, and he says, "Please," and he waves his hand, and you see 16 tokens just appear, floating in the air in front of him. These will be your tokens, signifying that you are members of the Soaring Sword sect. Keep them on you in all times, though do not use our name in vain. As he and they all fly to you.
I'm waiting for this.
Well done.
My tiger token.
One at a time now, and he snaps his finger, and the heavy doors open up. Items have been prepared as a gift. You may choose one of them.
Oh baby, I run to the pile. Christmas.
I'm gonna ask you all to roll a d100. See who goes first.
Ooh.
Oh baby.
Go on high numbers, right?
Yeah, you want the highers go first.
Hey.
I want to go first.
Oh.
That's some bad.
No.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
Dang never got
you
Christmas,
go first.
so...
Okay, so I'm just going to give you a list of items in the Immortals.
Keep it secret, keep it secret.
Okay. The first number, other than on the magic weapon one, is how many of the item is in the place. So there's if you want a magic weapon of any kind, you can just take a +1 magic weapon of any kind.
Does that also count item that would make your fists or legs go?
If there's a weapon that is a fist weapon, then you can have...
There's like fist wraps.
Is there hand wraps?
Yeah, hand wraps.
Okay, hand wraps. Yeah. If you +1 hand wraps, you can take those if you want to.
Do we know what these things are? Like the armband?
Yes. There would. You would see Tang as you enter. There's a disciple with a bit different robes than the ones outside. More like grayish colors and more bulky fabric, and he seems to presenting the items to you.
Dude, wait, by a monkey's tail, do you mean a monkey belt? Because I can't find monkey's tail.
No, monkey's tail is actually in the dragon tiger thing. So one moment.
The dragon tiger thing. I searched for Odin thing, and that's also not something.
Like, can you suppose?
Yeah, I can just put the.
Yes, one. Yeah. Wait, no, the cloak is not there, and monkey tail. There it is, and it does. It's also one. Oh, that. Oh, I can't fucking copy directly from this page. Apparently, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. It's also.
This is
one. It's also tail? 1 LB. This is monkey's tail.
It's the monkey's tail. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go up.
Way.
Or we can have a second tail.
Way, I guess.
We can have a second tail.
Oh my god.
There's also the tunic is also here somewhere.
And I couldn't find the golden rodent.
Yeah, that's also.
Golden rodent. I'm gonna give you in a moment. So this. This is the tunic. Oh, why David Enström? Order ID.
Oh god.
It's my order ID for this page.
I'm stealing your order number.
Okay, it has bonuses armor class from +1 to +5.
This stacks with the monk bonus.
Monk is an armor bonus, right?
It's an armor bonus? I don't believe so. I think a monk is a.
This is specifically made for monks, so I would guess not.
You guess it would stack or wouldn't stack?
Yeah, would stack.
Yeah,
would stack.
Right, yeah, a monk gets it doesn't say what sort of bonus. Did bonus?
Okay.
It just said the bonus doesn't apply if you're wearing.
But it
doesn't apply if you're wearing any armor. But this
but the iron tunic isn't iron silk tunic isn't armor. The user.
It's basically something that allows you to give + armor, right? Like...
Yeah.
The last one is the armband of the gold-eating rodent, and I'll just do the brooch of shielding. Shielding.
You gotta find expensive shit pretty useful.
And this is the brooch of shielding. It's like that's just a normal item, like a normal magic item. And then cloak of fiery vanishing.
But that's infinite of the.
The normal magic +1 weapons is infinite. And this is the cloak of fiery vanishing, and that one there's also one thunder and one ice variant.
I immediately go for the thunder cloak.
Yeah, that's pretty
good. The cloak of thunder
wrap it around my shoulders.
It does look good.
Sure. You take that, and the next boy in line is Sen.
Wait, so the golden rodent thing was just like the finding money thing, huh?
Yeah, you find an item that you don't already know about within 6 feet at least.
Out of interest, in this world, is there a way to upgrade weapons? I really like my bow. I don't really want to get a brand new bow. Do I believe in the future? Or like, is this a thing people can do to weapons, like upgrade them, or is it like, oh, you want a better bow, you gotta get a new bow?
Yeah, you think you can probably make a better bow.
Like me personally, other people can.
You could probably help other people be able to make them. Like it's still magic like it still would be crafting a magic item.
Can you upgrade weapons?
What do you mean?
He wants to keep his bow is the thing.
That's the thing.
Ian always wants to keep his weapons. He doesn't want to craft a new
but like
bow.
you could.
I mean, this bow has sentimental value.
Yeah, but like you could get help from someone who can enchant magic weapons and
I mean, I give it to them and they do it, right? That's all. Yeah. Alright, so he looks at the bows, but like, you know, this bow's been all faithful. He kind of looks at the cool cloak. Maybe I want to know what cloak it does. It looks pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the +1.
I tested out.
It's like, I kind of watch you, you know, as you get that first, and I'm kind of perusing. It's like, it does look new. It does look nice.
This looks like the cloak of a master.
It does look pretty nice.
Like, it doesn't, like, not make you take damage or anything. It just...
Yeah, but it does look pretty nice.
It is a pretty awesome effect.
It is pretty awesome.
It does look pretty cool. Sorry, I'm thinking. Okay, but shooting, no, what else in that? The tunic's boring. Who wants plus AC? That's so good. Yawn. I take the cloak of fire and vanishing.
Hey.
Okay. And you take the fire one?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Chris is immune to fire damage anyway.
My synergy. I mean, it doesn't make you immune to it though.
Yeah, no, but it does actually have synergy with.
Well, I can target myself with like the second part of.
Well, I kind of go with the fire one.
No, I don't actually want it. I'm getting some wrist wraps. Don't you worry. Take it.
Okay. Nice. I take the cloak.
Okay. Next boy is Faye.
I get some rapidy wrists of punching.
Okay. I mean, it's because like those mass work, so like a +1 of damage.
But the tunic does allow you to, you know, get slashing damage, and can get
with that. But I can also shoot in melee without provoking now. So that's about melee.
Hand wraps are mighty blows.
Yeah, but it can be upgraded like a sword can. The tunic.
Do hand wraps of mighty blow do anything else than the +1 attack?
Hit damage.
Oh.
Hit damage.
Hit damage, yeah.
And you take hand wraps as well, monkey boy.
I take a +1 Wakizashi.
God. Okay.
I look at the other weapons. I'm like, you.
I added the +1 weapons effect. Like you're like, sure, like. If you want to be boring, you can take the +1 weapon. Makes sense.
Nothing else is useful, you know?
We're gonna look so cool.
But the monkey sail.
I'm imagining my cloak's a little bit ripped up and stuff from all the thunder that is, you know, racked up.
Like from the outside. It looks like I was just fighting a fiery dragon, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
It looks like your ancestors.
Well, not ancestors. It's flashy, you know.
Yeah, but everyone's pretty good at the job, anyways. Right, yeah? Your old one was pretty good at its job anyways.
This one is better.
You don't know that, you haven't used it.
If it has some magic, I'm sure it is better.
Sure.
I do not know magic, but it is logical.
It is indeed logical. I cannot argue with that.
Well, whatever, and I like pop the...
Yeah, baby!
Okay, so there's... You two have cloaks, and the 3 others have +1 weapons.
No, we hadn't decided yet, but he takes tunic of randoms.
Okay.
I'm still going this one. AC is pretty nice.
All I gotta do, you just gotta cast a little fiery spellmaker and get invisibility the last 5 rounds. Let's go, baby! What a use!
What a use. One moment. While you're deciding, I need to go back.
At some point I'll get some thunder damage, so then I can actually put myself.
A weapon of +1 AC actually better.
Yeah, I might take in a weapon if my bow wasn't already masterwork and that doesn't stack, so like...
Yeah,
A magic weapon is good for, like, you know, things that are not, you know...
I mean, my fists are already magical.
Yeah.
Someone in League was never gonna get magical fists, you know?
Yeah, also,
magical weapon is very useful.
Also never gonna get hit, so who needs that extra AC? It'd be useless.
No, like, I have light weapon, light armor. I don't... That's useless to me.
You get hit all the fucking time. Oh, you also attack a lot. I don't know. Take one of the other.
I mean...
Take the gold sniffy thing and be our little hound dog. Dude, I can get my cat to put on the armband. Nice. Cat surely gets
sure there's a rule against that.
Steal another item, right?
So stealing the cat.
In the night, we
we robbed the entire place.
We robbed the entire place.
Got him.
This is a high numbers.
Got him.
It's getting good damage rolls if I hit. I mean,
Wait, hand wraps of Mighty Blow are Pathfinder 2. Is a Pathfinder 2 item?
No, there's also.
They're just called hand wraps. They're just called hand wraps. You can have like Master War hand wraps, and you can enchant them.
Yep. So these are just like +1 hand wraps. So, okay, cool.
I have a +9 to damage now.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I shoot arrow anyway. What is it?
I have a leg version of it.
You guys are all fancy.
Just so you know, Timo.
Sword boy.
If it didn't come through, you can't separately enhance the like attack thing of the tunic, so it's like a +1 weapon. But it doesn't have it currently, but it could always do it.
What do you mean?
The sleeves of the tunic that you attack and make slashing can be magically enchanted like a slashing weapon.
Okay.
So you can like add +1 or another magic property on the attack, as though it's a separate weapon. But it would still be like.
Could you make his tail magical though? So that's the question.
What do you mean? The tail magical? It's already the monkey tail is still already pretty magical.
Yeah, I think you should go for the tail for the memes.
Yeah.
The memes demand it.
You can stow an object carrying a person as a swift action.
Can I have a +1 like fucking shoes, like leg wraps?
Oh wait, like for your kicks?
Yeah, for my kicks.
Yeah, I'm not. I like sure, like that's not.
Wrap hand wraps around the legs. I don't see how that would be a problem.
I do not have any problems with that.
There's also technically it's called a body wrap of Mighty Strikes. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Crazy.
You become a mummy.
Original Pathfinder, of course, is a thing.
There's a body where there's a body wrap of Mighty Strikes. Also the necklace of natural strikes or whatever, and there's also hand wraps which can be enchanted.
But you know, you get 15 feet range to grab stuff with the monkey tail.
Oh no, the body wrap of Mighty Strikes is like that. Though. You don't want the body wrap of Mighty Strikes. That's kind of weird.
If you're gonna go wrestling's way, 15 feet reach is pretty good.
It's only manipulate objects.
What's bad about body wrap again?
It's only for 1 attack a round, I think. But like, it's more flexible. But you can do it on like anything.
Okay, right. I'll take the leg wrap. So.
Okay, +1 weapon. Got it.
+1 leg. Yes.
+1 weapon. I'm not gonna let you guys make it sound cooler than this. It's just a +1 weapon.
It's a +1 leg wrap of Mighty Legs.
For a logical character.
Look at my cape, my useless cape.
Wow. It's like that Sailor Moon like meme. I didn't do anything.
Then makes you disappear. You know, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Useless.
Pretty cool. I mean, you know,
it's
until
niche.
A dragon breathes fire on you, you know.
Yeah, it's niche until it's necessary.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
You imagine this is a great place to end the session, right?
Yes, it would be a pretty good place to end session.
Sounds bueno.
Trying to figure out how animal can
now level up.
Not again.
Join the track, baby.
Imagine having not leveled up during the session.
I mean, I did.
I did.